I
don't hit
don't
the...
freak unless broken to.
I don't freak unless broken to. That is the first thing on this stream.
Y'all are gonna
Bug is
love my
trying to
maid of
break
honor.
down this door. She's slaying too hard. Happy Pride to my dog. Happy Pride to all of you.
Hey,
Oh, wait, hold on.
did you guys know that Taylor Lautner's wife is pregnant?
I did.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Lautner.
Also, did you know that Taylor Lautner's wife is named Tay
Yeah,
Lautner?
I did.
I did know that. Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner.
I did not
yeah.
know that.
Actually, before we get started, we've had a week to mull this over. I want to know what everyone got a tattoo of.
A big puddle
the
of
tree.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And
Sorry,
then I
when
realized
our characters got tattoos last week. Yeah, everyone, we were assigned to get tattoos in real life together. What did you get? I'm picturing Lilith getting a pinup girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. Because my thing was, I was considering originally that he would have gotten, like, since it's a barrier tattoo, gotten, like, a symbol of Edite or something on him as, like, a my goddess's magic will protect me, because he's trying to be a good little religious boy now, kind of, not
Okay.
really.
Well, yeah, this is a step. Sure.
It's a step. But now I think it would actually be so much funnier if he got Edite as a pinup girl.
Absolutely.
Edite would like that.
Yeah.
Edite would be
awesome.
happy with that.
That's awesome. Edite as a pinup girl, beautiful. Thank you.
It's another like opener to start talking about your god. Oh,
yeah,
that's a nice tattoo.
Isn't she fucking sexy? Yeah, you want to worship this.
You want to worship this.
My goddess is a hot piece of ass.
Yeah.
I think we could put that in quotes. That might be quotes worthy.
My goddess is a hot piece of ass.
Yeah, I think the whitest white girl tattoo I can think of for Elenia,
right?
Infinity symbol.
I was just about to say the infinity symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing a butterfly tramp stamp.
Yeah, I thought that was Elenia's butterfly tramp stamp.
You're right. The butterfly tramp stamp is unbeatable.
It's true. What did Alwyn get?
Like in the crook of the arm, like on the forearm near the elbow, probably like an acorn type thing.
Cute.
Maybe with like part of a tree branch and leaves attached to it, but it would be like pretty small.
Yeah. I think Ren got Ivy like on her shoulder or across her back.
Waylon, he got a titty tattoo, aka he got one right on his left pec, right over the heart. He got a tattoo of like a sprig, so like leaves and like the little flowers that you get from a linden tree. So yeah, bro did take his shirt off in front of y'all. You have seen the witties, the Waylon titties.
We've definitely seen his cum gutters and shit before. When we took a shower at the office.
Aaron, I thought that by titty tattoo you meant
like of a tit?
Of a tit.
No, it went on his titty.
Got it. That's less fun.
Yeah, no, it's
but we still got to see
purely
titty,
for the symbology of linden trees was that picked. But then again, I think canonically in universe, we didn't pick the tattoo. The tree picked the placement and what it was.
The tree knew what you wanted.
Oh,
the tree knew exactly what you wanted.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for answering that question. Last session, Ren had a little talk with her sister, gave her the spell book that Alwyn gave her, and it was like, if I die, can you just set my body under this tree? And her sister's like, yes, ma'am. And then we all had team dinner, and where we went to go see Humblewood, the tree for tattoos, where we got those tattoos we have just described. Very nice bonding moment for us. Ren's morning meetings gets canceled, which is scary but nice. Waylon talks to his cousin Khan, who is mostly in agreement with Waylon on like, hey, we should not be like charging into like a coup style situation because we're gonna die if we do that. But the meetings are being run like pretty democratically, with people coming forward with the solutions and they're voting on it. But it's basically old versus young on the solutions, where the older people seem to be more fed up and pushing for immediate action. So that's cool. Alwyn does agree to go to one. Alwyn does some research on Edite. Um, she's a member of the Court of Illusion and of the Trickery Domain. Basically just a deity version of a peasant. She's under the hierarchy of Lyra. There's really nothing else on her because, who cares about her, you know? But we do some little research. Ren gets Calvet's daily movements, his whole schedule, and does research on his lore, where, he was the only child of some parents who died in a calamity attack. His parents had him out of wedlock, and that their families disowned them. No one claimed him after their death, but he's like, I don't really care who they are. And then he went to university on an academic scholarship, became head of the agricultural district, won a justice seat against, it's Kamar, right?
Kamar, yes.
Kamar Marich, just barely. He kind of he was basically the epitome of pull yourself up by your bootstraps and rags to riches story that eventually won people over. He's also publicly endorsed by the Church of Timora, and that also kind of got him this victory. Also, he doesn't really pass a lot of major legislation by himself. He just like kind of flies on the radar, but he does kind of use other justices to make his moves. Like he gives them these ideas, and so they do a lot of the groundwork and put their name on it, and so it's not him. Very interesting. They're just kind of puppeteering people, it seems. But yeah, then we finish our paperwork on the calamity. Last calamity. Last, not the one we
Not
just did.
Not even the magic one, just the one before that.
Just the one before that, but it's done. And then we get a new guy. A red dragonborn man named Argo, who was an artificer specializing in artillery. He creates a small cannon for us that has googly eyes and a smiley face, so that's kind of fun. He's from the Power District. He knew Harlow Bennett, and that's right. Gus says his name wrong all the time, that when I say his name correct, I'm like, is that fucking right?
Well, it's Bennett Harlow, not Harlow Bennett, but yeah.
Fucking hell! Mm-hmm. Bennett Harlow, let me erase that. Bennett Harlow, thanks. He knew Bennett Harlow, who told him to apply for this job. But he is also super into the Accords, it seems. He has like an annotated like book of them that he reads all the time. Yeah. But anyway, Ren finally has a little meeting check-in with Calvith like 2 weeks there was 2 weeks off. And she's like, "Hey, here's about Mr. Top Hat. We saw I went into Dusty's room. It was super clean. Saw that guy again. But she's like, I don't know anything else." And he's like, "You're hiding something from me. That's awesome. You're sick as hell. Also, did you like figure out anything cool about me? Because I know you were looking into me." And she's like, "No fucking way. That sucks." But he does say the death of Dusty set in motion many things you don't quite see. He said he had no need for pawns or loose cannons and has been cleaning house, and he was going to kill Ren, but then she did start looking into him. So kind of like now, leveled up from a pawn to maybe more of a co-conspirator weird thing where he's like, I'll give you tasks to do, and I'll leave your family alone if you work with me. No people following her, threatening them, whatever. So she's like, all right, I'll do that shit. And then he fucking kills her little spy network that was spying on him specifically. So that sucks.
The
Elenia
squirrels.
talks. What?
I said not the squirrels.
Yeah, well, it was two trees, a squirrel, a sparrow, and a chipmunk, and I named them all.
And they're all dead now.
They're
Cole's
all
like,
dead.
oh, look at all that character development. No.
God, Cole, putting the evil in evil Cole right now.
Yeah, an evil DM.
An evil DM. But anyway, Lydia talks to her boss, Mirren. It's like, yo, her boss is like, are you okay? And she has to update Mirren, like, kind of what happened with Dusty and, like, the Inquisitor asking her stuff. And how she's burning her aliases. But Mirren kind of wants to pull her out of the CCU, but Lydia wants to keep looking into this cover up. And then Waylon goes to his family meeting. He doesn't speak up quite yet, but he kind of watches, and watches people vote. Where Khan is kind of the main voice of action, voice against action, and his dad, slash Waylon's uncle, is the main voice for action. And it also seems like people are uncomfortable to speak against Waylon's uncle. Khan wins this round by 3 votes. Whew. But then Khan is like, hey, Waylon, you should probably start saying stuff because I think, like, we've got months before it turns into an if to a win. They start doing stuff. And then Ren brings a raccoon named Rocky to Lilith as a potential follower. And Edite looks into his eyes and is like, I fucking like what I see here. And Rocky becomes a warlock. Also, Alenia is there as a new an alias we haven't seen before named Lenora. That was naked in the room, but we don't know. And Lilith doesn't know that's Alenia. Interesting. Alwyn is visiting Harlow more often with the hopes of approaching another convo. But then we also see Alwyn trailing a woman named Vess, who is seemingly training some kids, teaching some kids, and they start doing a game of, like, intense hide and seek. And she is just happily watching these young initiates, but there's also, like, a sadness about her. And then they all go back to the Church of Timora. And then we get a little sneak peek at what we might be fighting next. In the Northern Forest or Lumber District, druids are walking through looking for a missing member, and they got, we'll say, in kind of a ghoulish fashion. Yeah, that's how I'll leave it there. And now it's
Okay.
part 2, Find Me, session 7.
Well, it's chapter 2, Ghouls in the Wood.
Ghouls in the Wood.
Yeah,
This is true. Yeah,
Ghouls in the Wood.
asterisk. Yeah, chapter 2, Ghouls in the Wood.
Ghouls have wood.
The ghouls,
Yeah,
they've
do.
got wood. I'm so sorry, everybody. So before we fully exit downtime, there was one more thing that someone had brought up that I think is a very interesting idea. Alenia, you wanted to see if you could use your ability on Soren Calvith. So, because this is a once a week on him ability, hey. So now you have disadvantage. No, so you have seen Calvith in passing maybe like once or twice. So you have very low familiarity with this person. I'm going to set this at a 92. So you have an 8% chance
Yes, and
of getting this. But you get 8 rolls to roll above a 92.
If you said something, we didn't hear that, buddy.
What is the ability called again?
I don't think we get to know.
Oh. But
I think
she's
it was
trying to, like,
secret.
turn into his form to get memories, right?
I think T's having tech issues.
Oh, it's possible.
Wait,
Yeah, so turn off her
T, are you
camera.
here?
oh no. Is
Oh,
Oh,
I hear T now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Now we
yeah.
yeah.
Can-
Yeah, now we can.
Videos not going. Will
Oh,
She deafened herself but did not mute herself.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What did T say on Snapchat? T says, here, just not letting me talk. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
oh,
like
okay.
this might be a close Discord and reopen it situation.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Discord's been loving to shit the bed lately. Oh, hi,
Ooh,
T.
we can hear you.
Hey, girl, hey.
Okay. Yeah, apparently switching to my computer fucked with my input settings.
Oh,
Oh.
That'll do it.
Great. So, I have 8 rolls.
yes.
Obviously, high so not working.
Did
Did
you hear the
also
number that
consider
I put
during
down?
92.
Yes, 92.
Cool. High chance of this not working. Also considered though, if I have 8 rolls to play with, I could also do a roll or two on. Oh, hold up.
My
There
God,
was
you should
someone else
roll
I
on
wanted to
us.
target.
Target us. Target
Oh,
us.
sorry.
Yeah, target us.
Does this feature have to be used on alive targets?
Um,
It's a really good question.
I think it works on people who are dead, but probably with lower success.
Because in my head, I should have a better chance of getting after Dusty because I know him better.
That is very true.
So maybe I'll split it evenly, half and half. 4 improbable rolls on this idiot, and then 4 on Dusty.
Okay. I'm gonna say
We'll start
Dusty.
with 92.
You're very familiar with him, but he is gone from this world. I'm gonna say 50-50.
Yep.
Got to get above a 50 for Dusty.
Okay. Um. Well, with those kinds of odds, I'm gonna start with my Dusty roll. 87.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay, my
What?
question for
Yeah.
Dusty
What?
would be uh, be a general question, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to be very broad. I'd say even maybe less of a question, more of like a broad category of memory that you would like to see.
I guess my broad category would be secret espionage.
You sit alone in your room one night, changing your form into Dusty. As you do, very, I guess, similar to when you turned into that calamity, mist swirling around you as you change forms. Eyes kind of like roll back in your head, and you see snippets of a memory of Dusty sitting at church. You see him sitting in like the back pew, or you see from his eyes kind of sitting in the back pew uh, of of the Church of Timora. As you kind of like look around and are watching a service, you see a woman up front that you don't recognize, like preaching a sermon of luck and divinity and chance. Um, and why praying to Timora to improve your luck is worth it. And while Dusty is pretending to pay attention, he is looking at a locked door in the back of the church, just jonesing to find out what's behind it. And that is the memory that you get for him.
Oof. And I suppose I don't recognize that particular church.
Yeah, there's quite a few churches of Timora
And
throughout
this one didn't have
Arcadia.
any like unique features like a stained glass window or anything.
I think this would be actually, yeah, I think there's like identifying features. It would definitely be like I gotta look around for a day or two, like go to all the churches of Timora until I find this one. But I do think if you were in the church, you would recognize.
Okay. Useful. Useful. All right. A roll for Soren, right? That's the name.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, a roll for Soren just for funsies. I know it's gonna go poorly. Only a 60 plus 0 on the other die is still 60, right? It's not a 10.
Yeah, it's the 0, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing on that one. Do another for fun. That's a 99.
Ooh,
Let's
juicy.
Yeah.
fucking go!
That's
Let's fucking
Oh,
go,
yeah.
baby! Alright, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, this needs a solid. No, wait,
Oh,
no.
wait, I know which one. No, no, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. NFL song. Okay. Broad category for him would be mm,
I'm sorry,
fucked
that was
up.
understanding.
fucked up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My broad category is understanding calamities. Like
Understanding
what he
what?
understands of them. Calamities. Like what he understands of them.
I think. Okay. Okay. I need a second
You
to
can
think
tell
about
me
that one.
no.
I think you feel as though there is no significant memory related to his understanding of calamities. Uh, uh, Meaning, in essence, that I mean, that in itself is telling where he likely knows the same things that you do,
Okay.
or even
Which is
potentially less.
some information. Okay.
And I'll say this: it'll be less effective, but I think you'll still see a memory if you have a second question or category.
Right. Hmm. Unfortunately, I'll let know that he's targeting entire family. It's not been something that has been a talking point for the group yet.
I don't think anyone's shared Soren information that they've found with
Mm-mm.
you.
Mm-hmm. Um, I guess this might not be broad enough. This does
What was that?
What was that?
deepest desire.
You get a very brief memory of Soren sitting in what I think you could assume to be his home office, just going about his work, burning the midnight oil. There's a candle that is very close to burning out that he set and lit earlier that day. And he stops for a moment and puts down his quill, hesitates for a second, and then reaches down and opens a desk drawer, uh, takes there's like a box in there, takes the box out, and then presses a button which clicks up a false bottom to the desk drawer, uh, and lifts it up, and inside is a photograph of him with uh, a dragonborn man, and a small like dragonborn child standing between them, the three of them smiling. And he looks at this photo, single tear rolls down his cheek, and I think you feel that his greatest desire is to go home.
Oh, home? What the fuck?
So I had to duck out. Who is Alenia shifted as right now?
Soren
Whose
Calveth.
memories?
Soren.
Soren? Okay.
Mhm. Soren Calveth wants to go home.
Uh, Either his home don't exist no more, or
The symbolic
oh no.
home.
Anyways, it is not likely that I will roll that well again. So I might focus more energy on Dusty. Um, okay. Another roll. Roll number 4 by my count.
You've only rolled 3 times. What the
Correct.
fuck?
Correct.
Goddamn. Okay.
'Cause I did well on Dusty number 1, failed on roll
Mm,
number 2 for Soren, succeeded on roll number 3 for Soren, and that was a 91 for Dusty. So
Okay.
doing well.
What's your category?
Hmm. think. Oh, I'm gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work. Um, my death.
My death.
Uh-huh. I'll see if I can see any more of that night.
I think you, from the perspective of Dusty, see him sprinting up a stairwell, frantically trying to get away, running out onto the roof, running to the edge of the roof, turning behind him, and for the briefest of moments, sees. Well, I guess you are the first person to see the front profile
The
uh,
Hat
uh,
Man.
of the Hat Man. You see like ratty, torn clothing, top hat, uh, new detail, face covered with a burlap sack, sort of like tucked underneath. Absolutely no indication of what this person looks like, and out of two holes that have been cut in the sack, glowing red eyes, looking at Dusty, who freezes in absolute terror, feels a cold magic wash over his stomach as he is pushed off of the roof by this figure. And then you see him fall to the ground.
Cool. So I'm gonna give myself PTSD now. Great, great.
Confirmed name of our enemy, Sackman.
Sack man.
No.
You see the sack man.
That's how it's referred to in Cole's docs right now.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh, wait, no, that's table talk. I
these
can't say
rolls have
that.
been going surprisingly well. I'm gonna try another Soren roll just for funsies.
Cool.
70, so no.
Oh, so really good roll.
I know these are still going way better than they ever should for me. I'll do another Dusty roll. Do I have any clue what I'll ask? No, of course not. Only a 47, which is not high enough. So
High enough.
I think I have 2 left by my count.
My doubloon.
I think so.
Okay, another Dusty roll. Oh, a 40. This is more like me.
We're
It's
so
so
bad.
We're so
Last
back, guys.
Oh my god. I'm seeing all zeros, guys. Doesn't that mean 100?
It's 100.
That's 100.
That's a hundo.
A
And that
hundo
was
on
on
Dusty.
Dusty. What's your question? Category.
I'm gonna try the same calamities question. And see if Dusty knows more.
Uh, I think you see a memory of a fight between Dusty and Valiant. Valiant, with papers and documents spread over the kitchen counter. Dusty, look at the numbers. I mean, it's right here. And I think Dusty walking towards the door with his like work kit on. We will talk about this later, Valiant, but this is fucking crazy, man. You can't be doing this shit. We're gonna get in trouble. And I think you see like the struggle of Valiant to try and convince something of Dusty that only his death did. And I don't think you get any like new information. Like Valiant is just trying to explain what Dusty explained to you. So Dusty, everything he knew about the calamities and their, I guess, nature, he told to you in that video.
Okay. Makes sense. And that was all my rolls. Thank you very much.
Could I get a religion check from you, please?
I'm gonna die.
No, maybe.
No, no, no,
Praying right
no.
now. You're praying.
Yeah, you're praying.
Religion. Oh, this is a straight roll for me. Ooh, a 16.
Hmm.
Alenia, you've always felt comfortable with mist. You look at the mist surrounding the walls of Arcadia and feel the kinship of a friend. And as you use this ability over and over and over again over the course of multiple months, uh, the mist swirls around you. And as it dissipates, I think you feel as though this is a power that is happy to be used. I think you feel a sense of joy that is not yours.
That's not concerning at all.
Hey, audio listeners, Amanda is currently beating up her video camera, and she's mouthing
I
things
know
at
who
the
the
camera.
fuck that is.
Do I need to look into the gods of D&D now?
You sick fuck. In a good way. That was positive. Cool, by the way. That was affectionate.
Yeah. So we come together amidst a regular work week. I think it's really just like Wednesday, middle of the work week. Uh, uh, you are all able to just get up and go to work as usual. You are, I mean, at this point, you are actually. I'm gonna say you're done with the paperwork. This was a lot less. So 2 months later, you've kind of just been coming into work to help out with tasks around the office. I think your services have been engaged as basically like on call justiciars in Central Arcadia if there's something that backup is needed for, which it rarely is in this part of the city. You're called in to help with that. Truly, you spend a lot of your workday doing nothing. This is now podcast and watching movies time as you have
I don't.
truly nothing to do.
Did podcasts exist with that kind of technology?
They do
No,
now here.
no, you talk show radio. Like I
Yeah.
think even uh, Argo
Radio.
Argo like tries his best to keep busy because he's the new guy, but
Yeah, he doesn't
eventually
want to
even
seem slacked off.
yeah, but eventually he's like, fuck it, we got nothing to do. And one day, just out of spare scrap in the office, builds a TV for all of you, and y'all are able to like watch television during work.
Oh my god, we want
Cause
that.
Crazy.
y'all got nothing. But I guess as
I
y'all
love
get up, go
wasting
to work.
government money.
You said
Hell
it was a
yeah.
Wednesday?
Yeah, it's just a Wednesday. As y'all get up and go to work, any I know some people mention like conversations they wanted to have, things along those lines. What do y'all get up to at the beginning of your work day? I guess I'll
I
just
just
open
have.
it up if anyone's got something.
Do we get paid again?
We got our
You
1.2
got you
K.
got paid.
She's on
You
that
got
grind.
paid
She's on
so
that
much
Okay,
grind.
money.
she's
Okay, I don't
she's on
know.
the grindset
Okay,
mindset.
I literally every single campaign I'm on the grind set mindset. I love money.
Right, right.
Did you
Um,
even spend the money that you got?
Yeah, I did.
Oh no, you did.
Uh,
That's right.
Yeah, I spent that
uh,
shit.
I want to walk to work with Waylon
Yeah, we're
one
walking to
more
work.
one morning.
Gay as hell.
Um, I think I know Waylon gets up a little bit early, so Ren will try to also get ready and like leave at the same time. Um, oh,
Second breakfast. All right, we're good.
just the head back, second breakfast. um, anyway, Waylon, could we walk
Rin, what
together?
are you doing up? Sorry.
Well, you're always just a little bit ahead of me, but I thought it might be nice to walk to work. I got up a little before my alarm. If
Yeah,
you
by
wanted,
all means.
yeah. Uh, I just wrote a sentence that is all W's. Wednesday dash Ren and Waylon walk. Um, she'll start walking beside you. And said, I was also thinking maybe at some point I know you like to go on jogs sometimes.
Every morning, yeah.
Maybe I could join you for one.
Absolutely, yeah. If you like it well enough, feel free to join me regularly. It can get a little bit lonely jogging alone, but like it's nice exercise, really good way to wake up and you go far enough, you run long enough, and it's really calming.
Is that something you've always done? Like, do you come from a family of runners or?
Well, I come from a family who's fairly active in their career because, all the marriages in some form work as justiciars, even if not all of them are out walking the beat. But the running specifically wasn't really because of the marriages, my family. That was actually something my mentor kind of guided me into doing, to practicing. You
Oh,
notice that I kind of have problems staying still, yeah?
yes.
Waylon's just gonna take that face value. Yeah, yeah, it's obvious. But I'm like, yeah. So Abner Val, he's a detective, an investigator for the Justicias back in the manufacturing district. He taught me a lot of what I know, most of what I know, even. But when he saw I had problems focusing or just struggling just to lock in the mornings, he suggested I started taking runs in the morning just to start off my day, and that's helped quite a bit, actually. It's followed me into adulthood.
Oh, so is that like you met him through your family from their work or something then?
I mean, I met him because he was a justiciar, but it wasn't because of my family.
Okay.
It's, well, I met him because I was looking for help with training, basically. And my family was kind of going through a tough time at the time. So I kind of looked elsewhere. I looked outwards for help with that. And I found
Oh,
him, kind of followed him around for a little bit, liked how he operated, and then I just started following him around more obviously, and he kind of was just like took me under his wing, I guess.
okay, that's very nice of him.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that stint your family had. I don't want to
Yeah.
pry too much, of course, but
Sorry, Tim was letting me know about dinner. Um, but he's like, no, it's public information. Back when I was a kid, calamity in the manufacturing district got loose, and there's a large portion of my family, because it's enormous, lives in the manufacturing district, and the part where the majority of us live in got hit by the calamity, and a lot of folks in the family passed away.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's okay. It's old news at this point. Happened what 15 years ago. Let me double check my character doc. I can't remember how old Waylon was when this happened.
Would I be able to put together that might be what orphaned Leyland
That might be
without
a roll.
DM?
Hey, I'd say roll for it. Yeah,
What do I roll? With just
insight.
insight. Oh yeah. Oh wait, these aren't her dice. Get out of here, Samir. Okay.
Samia.
23. Samir.
Some
I think
vocal
you can make
stimulus.
that connection.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
right. Um, well yeah, that's very tough. Are you close with your family still? I mean,
Oh, I would say yes, but I actually kind of feel I'm a little bit more distant than a standard marriage. Granted, those of us who live in other districts besides the manufacturing district are more distant just by pure physical distance, but uh with me kind of trying to keep out from underfoot of my aunt and spending so much time with Abner, yeah, I guess I didn't really bond with as many of my family as closely as maybe an average family member might have. A lot of my cousins my age also died in that calamity event too. So I don't really have a lot of folks that are around same generation as me running around either. Let me tell you, I got bagged for babysitting quite a bit once everyone recovered.
oh, so do you enjoy kids or no? Or is it
Yeah,
some
no,
okay.
I'm fond of them. I understand them, like working with them. Uh, it's funny actually. I've uh, I've known Abner for so long. I was there when he met his girlfriend, who then became his wife. When they had their kid, their daughter, I had to correct them about how to hold her properly because I've worked with kids for so long growing up, and they're both only children.
So they're kind of like a second family to you?
You could say that, yeah.
Sounds very nice.
I really don't know what I would have done if I hadn't found Abner and he hadn't just kind of took me home one day.
She kind of smiles, um, and she's not trying to push her luck too much. She doesn't know quite how to fish for information, but
I will say, Waylon will try to kind of ask back towards her because he has been sharing a lot. He's very glad that one of the people he works with on a daily basis is taking an interest in his personal life, and he does want to ask more about hers.
yeah. What does he ask?
He's like, "How about you? How was growing up for you? I hope nothing as bad as calamity event taking out most big chunk of your family."
Oh, I have a very small family, actually. Um, it's just me and my mom and my sister.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
How are they doing? Are they doing okay?
yeah, I think they're doing well. My sister is a bit younger, so she's still in school and doing well.
Oh, how old's she?
12.
A little bit older than Ayla, Abner's daughter. She's a 6, and I have one of my immediate cousins, if you will, Cody. He's 6 as well. But all right, good to know.
I feel like I'm going to miss the time when she was 6 sometime soon. I hear the teen years suck.
Minding teenagers is probably my least favorite part of babysitting. Yeah.
Mm. Um, she kind of nods and is like, "Yeah." Uh, and I'm guessing they kind of get to the doors
Yeah.
and arrive together to greet Fen, notorious gossip.
Notorious gossip fan.
Good morning.
Hi,
Good,
Fed.
good morning, Fen.
I Ren, I've never seen you up this early before.
I usually arrive only, I think, a couple minutes before Waylon. Or after Waylon.
Is it like, whoa?
Before. I'm always here before.
I'm always here.
I just got up a
Well,
little
I guess
earlier today.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on the two of you. Sees the two of you walking together, and I do think you kind of see him raise an eyebrow and look between the two of you, as though he's come to some sort of conclusion in his own head. Huh? Good morning.
Wait,
He's
sorry, you go.
she just beelines it for the kitchen. She's like, I can't deal with this right now.
Waylon knows that Fen has drawn some sort of conclusion, but in his mind, he's like, okay, so Fen knows a lot of things, but also says a lot of things, and not a lot of them aren't always true. So he's like, okay, he'll say what he'll say, and he'll go ahead and get Fen's coffee order to make in the kitchen and bring it back to him. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm having a good day. I'm bonding with my teammate. It's a good morning.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who the next person to walk in is. Gus, you're 1. Emma, you're 2. T, you're 3. Gus, Alwyn, you walk in that morning, and Fen kind of like leans conspiratorially towards you, like looks around. Hey, are like are Ren and Waylon like an item?
Aren't you the one who told me that like one of them liked each other, something like that?
I mean, I thought they did, yeah, but like they walked into work together today. They walked to work together.
I mean, we live in the same place, but
But like
is
they've
this big?
never walked to work together. Is this what?
Is this a big thing?
It is to me.
Oh well,
This
yeah,
changes everything.
yeah, yeah. Does change everything?
Yeah. I mean, if y'all have a romance on the team, that changes the dynamic majorly.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, we'll have to like. Is it? Will it be in our contract that we have to like watch them kiss and stuff after they do battles, like in movies? Like after every
You,
battle, they like come together and do that type of thing.
uh, uh, I think they genuinely like laugh at that. No, nothing like that. But like maybe they should disclose it to HR or something. You know?
Okay. Are you gonna get that HR forum? Just set it on one of their desks and see what they do. I
I'm
guess that's
just
the
the
way you could fish for
receptionist.
more information.
Hey, I'm just the receptionist, but I can tell someone from HR to reach out to them if you want me to.
Oh, it's nothing to me. I just thought you might be looking for more intel.
Well, do you have anything? Any bits of juicy gossip?
I think any juicy gossip I got from you.
Deception. Tons of shit. Oh, he
Oh,
rolled, or they rolled a natural 1.
oh, okay. I rolled an 11, which isn't the best, but it does beat that.
Well, I guess I am the queen of gossip around here, so
Yeah, yeah. The I can't think of a different title. My brain went blank. Been working too hard.
hey, that's uh,
As he
really
like looks over into the room and there's an empty there's no paper anywhere.
right. Well, you go work super hard doing your big piles of paperwork.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Just a quick thing. Do any of the janitorial staff say anything to you? You catch anything about what they have to say?
They look at you. Oh, they fucking hate y'all. They hate your asses,
Well,
which I think is unfounded because the calamities destroying stuff is not your fault, but like it tends to give them a lot of work and they associate that anger with y'all most of the time.
yeah. Do you think they would like fruit or something? Like I can get them a fruit basket and like that would make them less mad?
Uh, Honestly, probably. Like the amount of times janitorial comes to the building and I'll watch as one of them is like mopping past y'all's office and like lingers to look through the window. It's fucking creepy. It's like so creepy. So
Yeah.
y'all might need to make peace with them.
Okay. Do they have a leader? Like the tallest janitor or
Oh,
something like that is like the guy we should talk to?
actually, I know nothing about what I don't even know how janitors are chosen, hired. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they have a leader. They just clean everything, you know? They're everywhere. So I'm sure you could ask one the next time you see them.
Yeah, maybe I will. But yeah, you have a good day, Fen. Does like the walk away desk tap thing, the walks to
Go
his
get busy.
and then stealth jerks in his chair for about 45 minutes.
Perfect. Uh, so I guess I'll open it up. Any role play scenes, anything that happens over the course of the workday?
I had a funny idea.
Hey, go for it.
If Alenia gets too bored, I could see her using one of her CCU aliases and creating a single person talking to herself back and forth like drama between Alenia and her CCU self, and I just like morph back and forth to talk to myself as if I'm putting on a show.
Argo
Lilith
looks
would
so
fucking
concerned.
hate you.
Waylon would also be
Wait,
concerned, but like would be
I
like when
need
it like pauses would be like, "Hey, are you doing all
It'd
right?"
be full
I
telenovela
need
style.
Lilith to be sitting like at the desk next to Alenia.
We didn't describe
I
office layout.
I thought we had
Oh.
cubicles, like where with the walls and stuff.
Oh, okay.
do we have cubicles
Mhm.
or do we just have desks?
No, it is like 6 cubicles, just like 3 and 3, facing towards each other with the like wall.
Cool. So
Oh,
I
okay.
Oh, so you're
stand
like
up so my
right
head
next.
is above the top so that only my head is visible.
Can Alenia be in the middle of one of these rows and then we all
Yeah.
just have to witness? Ren would
Into my telenovela.
look over once and then just go back to work. It's none of her business.
I think Lilith would like,
Also, I have to go pee.
oh,
Bye-bye.
what would he do? I think he looks over once in like a is this bitch fucking serious?
This bitch is fucking bored.
He
The bitch
looks
is bored.
over again in like a oh this bitch is still fucking going. And then he casts silence on you.
Wait, isn't there a role to like when they cast silence to see if I notice that they cast silence?
You would notice.
Yeah,
Oh,
You
yeah,
would
no, you noticed.
yeah.
you'd be silenced.
Mm, it would have been
Also,
funnier if I didn't
Leaves
notice.
the
I'm gonna
zone
keep
of
doing it though.
silence to
I think
keep
the
from.
radiance the radius of silence is large enough to encompass all of the cubicles.
I will still be moving and gesticulating my hands more than before.
I think Alwyn was like listening and like kind of glancing over like during commercials, like while he's kind of watching TV. But now that like it's silent, he's like kind of more paying attention to what's like physically looking over there to see what's happening in the show.
Yeah, now
Waylon
your show is silent.
Yeah, I
Waylon's
think
writing out a script of what he thinks you and your alter ego are saying based off of just your facial expressions and what you were talking about before you got silenced. Like he's on like a legal notepad, just like maybe it's
I can't
this, maybe this. He's
Yeah,
painting a scene himself.
Amanda,
I
you
can't
missed
wait.
you
I
missed
I
Lilith
I yeah, okay, yeah.
silencing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that might have
Uh,
happened.
uh I think
Perfect.
after the silence lifts, Argo will walk over to your desk, Alenia, and be like, "Thank you so much for the performance. Here's a performance gift for you," and hands you a small, like, mechanical ball about the size of a tennis ball. If you press that red button, it'll either blow up or shoot confetti out. I'm not quite sure which, and then walks away.
Ren,
um,
like, turns and
I
looks at
would
him like,
bow to the thanks for the performance.
not
I
actually.
No, he looks at Ren and like puts his hand up, like, and mouths out, "Not a bomb."
I think
Alenia,
Lilith.
go ahead.
I was gonna say Lilith sees this, gets up, walks out, and like pulls a chair behind Fenn's desk and like posts up in a corner behind Fenn's desk, just like to not be.
Think you can see Alenia has now sat down at her desk and is holding the box as gingerly as possible, trying to set it down with like minimal jungling. And I'm like sniffing the box and like touching it and then like backing up just to see if it's gonna explode or not.
Can Ren, when you touch it, one time go,
Make me a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, Alenia dexterity save.
Oh,
yeah,
I can do that. um, okay. What, 17?
Uh, you fumble to catch the device as Ren goes,
I am now like panic breathing. Fully convinced this might actually be a bomb.
just press the button. It can't, getting blown up can't be worse than the past few weeks.
Nods slowly to Ren and then very gingerly pushes the button.
you see as on this like metal ball, uh, a like small black screen lights up with a 10-second timer. You see a like little hatch opens with a red wire, a blue wire, and a green wire.
Oh God.
And it starts like literally counting out like 10, 9. And I
I cut
think
the
you
red.
see, yeah,
It's
Argo
always the red.
looks Argo looks over the divider, and all he has time to say is, "Oh, I'd probably cut one of," and then you cut the red wire, and he goes, "Oh," uh, and a little bit of the confetti comes out. Yay!
Waylon will
Nicely
clap.
done. You defused the bomb.
That was.
Yeah.
I need a coffee break.
Ren will golf clap and then go back to work.
I do swear it wasn't a bomb, but it was. It really didn't matter what wire you cut. It was gonna blow confetti in your face.
It's
Anywho, I'm
always
gonna
the
go
red
back to
wire.
work.
It's always the red wire.
Always the red wire. Uh,
I have a more serious scene to do beforehand. It probably would have happened like
yeah.
within the last few months or today, but might as well do it today.
Yeah,
Is
fair enough.
Owen would corner Waylon in a janitorial closet.
How would he get Waylon in there? That's my question.
Herding him like a sheepdog, nipping at the ankles.
He'd walk up to Waylon and be like, "Hey, can I talk to you in private?"
Waylon will be like, "Yeah, sure. Where do you want to talk then?"
Janitor's closet.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure the janitors are really mad at us right now.
I was gonna say, giving the janitors more reason to hate you.
Fine, we'll go to the beer closet that we have here.
We have
And
a beer
Owen will
closet?
walk over to the door that's labeled beer, open it up. There's a bunch
We
of
have a
tall
beer
boys in
closet.
there. And we walk inside.
Hey, work parties are crazy. You gotta have a beer closet.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Okay, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah. Okay, just a quick context thing. Probably like over the past bit, I think you guys would probably generally see that Alwyn is just kind of like pretty down and like if kind of like poked about it would be like just about like Dusty and shit.
Wait, he's what and shit?
Like sad about Dusty and shit.
Oh, Dusty and shit. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, Alwyn is gonna kind of like stand there for a second, like hesitating. Then you've lost someone you're close to before, right?
Yeah, I've lost a couple. Yeah. I'm an orphan for a reason, I guess.
Mm. What am I supposed to do? I just I feel
Can we like
angry.
it's like sorry, you keep
Uh,
going.
no, that was it. Like that was just him being like, yeah, I just feel angry.
Okay, can Waylon insight to see if he can figure out that this is about Dusty? Because Waylon knows that Alwyn and Dusty were like the two OG quote unquote members of the CCU before the rest of us got joined up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess
I
insight.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, I think that's what you see is he's like uncomfortable looking, but like it's just kind of like it seems like he just doesn't know what he's doing here and like
Yeah. And you said he seems angry?
yeah.
Waylon will, upon being asked, just like, what do you do with it? Like, the feelings you have after someone you care for dies. Waylon kind of like sits for a second. He tries to think out his answer very clearly. I think he does pick up. It's like, yeah, he's angry. Which, yeah. Well, I, in terms of actual physical action, there's not much you do. When I lost my parents when I was a kid, I mean, I'm a man of action, you know that. I saw that I was hurting. I saw the people around me were hurting. Hell, my aunt can't even stand to look at me. I look just like my dad. Uh, and I was decided that I wanted to do what I could to prevent such a thing from happening again. I want to protect people. So I decided I need to figure out a way to become the best protector I could. I translated what I was feeling into feel for action, which is a way you can deal with grief. I learned later, my mentor at the time told me that's something to help in the immediate, but long term it can be destructive. There's no right way to deal with losing someone, I think. There's definitely wrong ways. I don't think I've ever heard of a truly right one. I mean, you can always, some people like to try to figure out if the person they lost, what they wanted them to do in the aftermath of losing them. or something like similar, but I feel like Dusty's already given us the starting line for what he would want us to do right now.
Yeah. I just I feel lost. He was like the first, and I mean, I guess I know you guys all right, but like first person I ever got close with in a way. Like the first person who didn't want something from me, who was older than me.
Yeah.
And I guess that was the first time someone cared. And I don't know what to do about that being gone.
I mean, you can try and fall back on the I know you said Dusty was the first person who really cared about you. You can fall back on the connections he had to others. You can try and forge new connections. Uh, it helps sometimes to interact with the people who knew who you lost, but I mean, you do that on a daily basis. Unfortunately, grief and anger and just being not sad, it's worse than that, but just feeling bad about losing some, it's you can sit with your sadness and your anger, and sometimes that helps people because in a way that is a form of remembrance, but other times it's hurtful. I don't really have an answer for you. I I like to not like, but I've always tried to do things. And I've been at a loss of what I can do with myself after when I lost my parents, when I lost certainty. Actions always helps me, but then again, action isn't always what you have to, or what you should be doing. It can be more destructive in the end as well. I'm sorry, I don't have a straight answer for you, old one.
No, that's all right. I think that's to be expected, I guess. I tried to read a bunch of books about people like losing stuff and all that, but I
I
guess
don't
that's
think,
always kind of the answers. Artists and people kind of shrugging and being like, you just got to make do. And
yeah, to
I don't
do
know.
something you don't.
Yeah, I just, I'm so mad that his death was so unfair.
I'm right pissed about that myself. I'm right pissed that it was an accident. You can see he's being very sarcastic when he says that, but he says it under his breath. Because even though they're in a private beer closet, he doesn't want to be overheard.
Yeah. I think Alwyn's gonna kind of like nod at you and just like, well, thank you, Waylon. Thanks.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't help more. But Owen, it does help sometimes just to be around other folks. Yeah, maybe we should see about hanging out after work sometimes. It can help.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can sit in the beer closet here and watch some, or to a different beer closet somewhere around town.
I feel like it might be a bit weird if we stay here after hours, but we can find a different beer closet.
Yeah, sounds good.
All
And
right.
then they'll exit
Any
the office.
uh any other scenes that people had? All right. I think as you two exit the beer closet, and this is probably you've had your lunch break. It's a bit later in the day. Uh, as you're walking back to the office, uh, Chief walks past you, and
Chief?
without look,
Chief.
Chief,
Oh, Chief. Sorry.
yeah, walks past the two of you, and without even looking at you, just goes, "Office now," and points to her office. She
Yes, ma'am.
walks to the office of y'all, opens the door. Everybody, office now, quick as we can. Uh, where's Lilith?
Oh, Fenn's desk. I
Turds walks out,
Uh-oh.
walks up to the front desk, looks down at you, Lilith. Why are you at the front desk?
Because Alenia was shapeshifting and putting on an entire play all by herself, and I didn't want to be there anymore.
Well, luckily for you, you have work to do. Come to my office.
He'll get
Keep
up,
the weird up
uh,
later for me.
pat Fen on the shoulder, and then head out, head to the office.
Um, the six of you uh head to the chief's office. She closes the door
Oh god,
as
the
you
new
all
guy saw my
enter.
thing. He's gonna hate me.
Huh?
What'd you say,
You,
T?
I forgot the new guy was there, and he saw my
Argo?
entire play.
Yeah, he gave you the
Yeah, he gave
He
you
gave
He
you the
gave
confetti
you the
bomb.
bomb.
ball.
Sorry, the not bomb.
Oh, Argo's his name. Okay, sorry. Genuinely thought the bomb was given to me by the
By Fen?
person up front at the front desk.
Why, Fen, the
the,
receptionist?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
can't
really
keep any of
funny.
these
receptionist.
straight.
The
I can't
receptionist
keep any
gives
of these
you a
names.
bomb.
Happens to me all the
The
time.
receptionist gave you a bomb when you walk into work. What do you do?
Hey, take this bomb. Yeah. So the six of you
Keep
enter the
quiet.
office. Chief sits down behind her desk. All right, we have a high probability calamity in the lumber district,
Where?
Northern Woods. A lot of people went missing.
Okay, and the Ren is like
Oh,
ready to, she's like turns around and starts heading out immediately.
Wait,
Umber.
whoa, whoa,
Means my
whoa!
shoes are
Hold your
gonna get
horse.
dirty.
Right, we need a couple more
She
details.
she stops in her track and turns. Very
Details.
tense looking.
Yeah. Over the past 2 weeks, there have been 12 disappearances in the northern woods of the lumber district. Uh, Not anything, I suppose, out of the ordinary. Druids go missing all the time and then show up a month later after going on some kind of journey in the north. I don't know how any of that circle stuff works. Uh, but
I feel like that's a micro.
eventually, it is, yeah. Uh, but eventually, a uh, clan of Circle of Land Druids started looking into the disappearance of a couple of their members, and then about 2 days ago, they stopped communicating. Fully lost contact with them. They weren't reachable by anybody. A lot of those clans up there kind of keep in check with each other to know each other's positions, what they're doing, etc. And then a team of justiciars was sent to see what was happening with them, and those justiciars reported that all of the people were missing, and they found a scene where there was a lot of blood and no bodies. So this is, I mean, an entire clan missing reads very much calamity to me. However, this is a lot slower and less aggressive than I think we're used to. So there's still a chance this is something else. But if it is a calamity, I want all of you on this.
Understood.
Right away.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we done?
Yeah, let's see about heading out there right away. Sooner the better.
Yep. You're heading to the district head wants to meet with y'all and give you more details before you head out. I'm assuming you're going to be out in the woods for a couple of days, so make sure that you're ready for that. Uh,
It's only a few days. We'll be
yeah.
fine.
Okay. Her name's Islanani. If you've never met her before, she runs an inn. Sorry, I didn't getting this information pulled up. She runs an inn called Nature's Rest Inn, and I'll say, Ren, you know where that
Oh,
is. It's just
yeah.
another inn on sort of like the border between the districts, so you fully know where that is.
Yeah, she's probably talked to other druids there.
Oh,
Got her moonsicle there probably.
Yeah. All right, gear up, head out. Tell me what's going on. We're right now just keeping justiciars on the border, making sure that no one goes in. We've evacuated some of the druidic clans, but a lot of them are unwilling to relocate at this time unless there's a more credible threat.
Understood.
I can try talking to them.
Okay.
She will turn and rush to go get changed. But also, can she summon Natalia?
Uh, yes, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
As all of you leave, uh, the chief does say, Waylon, can you stick back for a moment?
Yeah, I can hang around. You guys go ahead without me. See if you can't grab my go bag.
Uh, Chief kind of like rubs her face a little bit, looks at you. The, the justiciars that went out to look into those missing people, your cousin Daft was one of them.
Stuff all right?
No, no.
It's missing. All right.
But
She's,
I,
God, she's a tough bastard too. That's strange.
yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be fair for you to know that going in.
Thank
But
you.
we don't know we don't know what's happened to her. So that's not me saying that she's well, that something bad's happened.
Yeah, I mean, our family is well versed in what it means to be in the career that we are. But thank you for warning me about that. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Um
He'll nod and go and leave and grab his go bag because
hmm,
he did see Ren was like, "Ooh, I want to go," and now he's like, "Shit, I have a family member out there."
uh Ren, where do you summon Natalia?
Honestly, as they're like heading to their horses, she doesn't care. Like she's like walking while she's doing this, and like she like does a couple hand signs and holds out her hand to summon Natalia in this little like burst of cold air and snow. Um, so probably everyone will see this occur.
You whip your hand and summon her in your palm. Uh Natalia immediately like doubles forward on her hands and knees, like
Oh,
in your hand.
oh, I like kind of cup her and hold her up. Are you okay? Are
It's
you okay?
uh
What's going on?
you see, almost like TV static, her form kind of like flutters and statics a little bit. It, help me! It's digging, and she disappears.
Oh, it's digging. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. She gets on her horse, and barely waits actually for make sure anyone else is there. She just starts going full speed.
And I'm assuming y'all are on the hustle right now.
Yeah, I would like to
Oh,
have
Oh,
stopped in the ham chamber that's right next to the
yeah.
beer closet
yeah,
and
yeah.
Okay.
grab myself at least 3-day rations of ham as well as anybody else who would have asked as like Alwyn's like, I'm going to
I,
go get the ham.
Cool.
Lilith would
I'm
have
gonna
asked.
say this is the second of 3 rooms I'll allow Gus to invent. So we've got the beer room and the ham room. So Gus, you really got to think about what your
Yes.
third
Yes.
invention is gonna be.
Okay, yeah.
The
Hey, do the
secret
rest
room,
of us
the
get
room that
room
has all the
allocation?
secrets.
Do the rest of us get room allocations, or is that just a Gus thing?
No, it's a Gus thing.
Damn.
Gus, are you also bringing beer on this or just ham?
Uh, this doesn't really seem like a beer occasion with how Ren is moving, so I don't think
Uh,
Alwyn would grab any
you know,
beer.
yeah, Alvin, you rush to the ham closet and go to the ham counter, and the ham man gives you your ham portion.
Yes. Thanks, Hamothy.
You're welcome.
God, you
So this
quirky
is
character.
Uh,
so
you
wait, so
say
this
you
is
say
I
that.
ruffle his hair.
You say that and do that, and then he starts doing the wave, but it's just him. Whoa, whoa.
so
I
this is
also
a
give him a kiss on the forehead.
Aw.
Does a little like heel click, and then yeah, you're able to head out. Cool. This character exists now. Anyway,
Write that down.
write that
Where
down,
did I
y'all.
look
The
it up?
ham man. You all begin traveling towards the nature's
Can you
rest.
hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you now, yeah.
You're a little quiet, but I can just
Oh,
boost
good.
your
Now it's
volume.
working. Rude.
you are a little robotic
A
on
little
my side, I
gravelly.
will
A
say.
little staticky.
Mm.
Also, what was the name of the district, Ted?
Isla Anani.
Isla Anani. Okay.
Nani.
Just
Oh,
just
that's
Nani.
Nani. That was me going,
Ah,
Oh, Isla Nani.
and
Okay.
and I will, because y'all are about to interact with her, so I will send a pit crew as well.
Is
Test,
she hot?
test.
Oh, we can
Huh?
hear you too.
Yay. Is
Rudy?
it better?
yes.
That's a
Yeah.
lot
It is
better.
better.
A lot better.
My computer just really hates Discord. I
Yeah.
had many funny clips that you guys could not hear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Are you
Olenia was
using
lamenting her shoes.
program or are you using the website?
On my computer, I just go to the website, I guess.
Okay. If your computer's not great at running it either, it probably wouldn't be great to download it, I guess.
Well, in this computer, I'll be real honest, I'm just trying to make it survive long enough for me to have big girl money to buy a real,
Oh.
Yeah.
actual desktop
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah. That's like my long-term goal is like I need to get a real computer, not just a gaming laptop. I get
Like,
you. I get
I think this computer is 6 years old.
you. Ooh.
hmm
Uh, okay. Uh, as you all travel there, uh, Ren, you get a sending stone from Soren.
Fucker. Anyway, yeah.
Calamity in the Lumber District.
Yes.
Are you on your way there now?
Yes.
Wonderful. I think this is time for your first lesson, as well as your first task. Are you ready?
Okay, what is it?
Lessons mean information. I wouldn't be too nippy about it.
Just in a hurry.
Lesson number 1. We are, well, most of us are replaceable. If I die, if the mayor dies, there's just an election that is immediately held. If, well, it took so long to fill Dusty's position because the chief pushed to give you all time to process his loss without uh, someone immediately filling his space. But if that didn't, or if that wasn't a concern, he would have been filled in a week or less. The only group that takes effort to replenish are the Inquisitors. When you killed the man that you killed, he wasn't replaced for about a year. It's difficult to find an Inquisitor. It's difficult to train an Inquisitor. So when an Inquisitor dies, it leaves a hole. There's an opportunity here for us to stir the pot, if you are willing. An Inquisitor. I don't know her name, but I know that she is a halfling woman of, I would assume, more powerful than you. She's monitoring the situation. I know that she's in the woods where this calamity is currently located. If she were to not leave those woods alive, that would be very beneficial for us. How'd you like to kill another Inquisitor?
Oh my god. Deal with the devil. Deal with the devil. Oh my god.
We don't know he's the devil. He might be a smiley good guy.
You
Shut your
said
mouth. Don't
she's
piss me off.
more powerful than me.
Yes, but I'm sure that gung-ho team of yours that are definitely not investigating the strange happenings of Arcadia would love to do some damage. I'm sure you could convince them.
Maybe I could even hurt the calamity her direction. I'll see what I can do, and I'll do my best. Seems like Inquisitors can sometimes be easy to kill.
Only when you get the drop up.
Well, she's in my territory right now, so I will.
I hope so.
Day is going terribly.
Uh, can I get an insight check
Yes, yes,
from
please.
Ren, please?
Yes, please. Oh, okay. Who wants to be nice to me? Who wants to be nice to me? That is going to be a dirty 20.
He said lesson and spoke to you with the tone of a teacher. And I think that you see in this moment that Soren Calvith's interest in you is not as simply a co-conspirator.
Fuck, I'm being mentored right now. Fuck.
Before we get into serious stuff, not that that wasn't serious, but I'm gonna go pee again.
Oh, bio break will probably be good. We've been at this for a
Yeah.
little bit.
And then Soren Calvis does the wave, but it's just him.
Yeah,
Whoa!
she gets that image in her mind like a little gif, just like back and forth.
Well, no, him and Hamathi are mental melding together, and they're doing it
Yeah.
Mhm.
together.
They're
We
the
just can't see it.
same guy. They're the
Holy
same
shit!
guy.
We have not seen them in
Actually,
the same room.
yeah, let me send the Ham Man's pit crew, and it's just Soren, but
It's
with the
just
eye patch on the other eye.
the eye he keeps covered is actually just a ball of ham.
That's true, because he is the Ham Man.
He's the ham man.
I am
Uh,
writing this in my notes so we don't forget the Ham Man exists.
I would never. We have the Hat Man. We have the Ham Man.
Well, it's
Uh,
the Sack Man now.
hat sack, hacky sack
Yeah.
man,
Sacky Red Eyes.
sacky red eyes. Yeah, he is going to try to start playing hacky sack with us next time, and if we don't, he's going to kill
Yeah.
us.
His special
I-
move is the sack tap.
That's gonna suck for Waylon, Argo, and Alwyn.
Wait, what
Cool.
about me? I'm doing something, so I'll be right
Oh,
back. But like,
oh,
so
the
bad.
Hat Man's gonna sack, or the Sack Man's gonna sack tap you. That's one of his special moves.
No, the sack man can't sack tap me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to state for the judge of panels and for and for it to be on record on our stream that while they were talking about going to the lumber district, the entire time Millennia is muttering under her breath about her poor shoes and how she's gonna ruin them.
My mic was muted, so I couldn't add this to the conversation when the conversation was happening. But I like the implication that Dusty only died because the sack man was like, "Hey, want to play hacky sack?" And Dusty was like, "No, thanks." And then the sack man's like, "Okay, bang."
Yeah.
That was the cold feeling that Dusty felt, was himself getting sack tapped, and it just
Yeah.
spreading through his body. That's why we couldn't recognize the magic.
I did add a Ham Man pit crew as well,
Oh shit!
just so we have an idea of what this guy looks like.
Nice.
I had pictured the pig from the Simpsons movie, for those of you who remember.
I
I
remember.
remember.
That was the biggest shit of my 5th grade life.
My God, Cole, where did you get that?
It's the pit crew I made for the Ham Man. It's my favorite
No,
pit crew maker, Ham.
phenomenal work. I
Thank
hate
you.
looking at that. I need to stop.
Well, then just don't go to the Ham closet.
How likely do you think it is that the team will listen if Ren goes, "Hey, can we go kill this guy?"
Waylon would need a reason, unfortunately.
I unfortunately feel as though Lilith would be like, "Yeah, okay."
I think
This is
everyone
how
on board
Lilith and
would
Ren
be on board if you
bond.
mentioned it was a woman.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to go kill this lady. It's an Inquisitor.
Lilith would be like, "Hell yeah."
Inquisitor and a woman.
I just
Double
want to.
whammy.
I do want to reiterate. Look, Waylon was a justiciar before becoming a
Yep.
CCU member, so he's
Oh, I'm
like kind
aware.
of legally obligated to like pump the brakes on that unless he has a really good reason.
You also have Argo here.
Yeah, that too. Amanda's staring at me like, is T back too, or do we have another second?
Oh, yep, alive.
God, I'm
Okay.
looking at my 10
Uh-huh.
charisma and wondering how the fuck I'm gonna do this.
Welcome to the
Oh.
big leagues, kid.
Let's just see if we can get the. Let's just try to get the Calamity to do it for me.
Hey, I have a
Heard it?
16 charisma, so I could.
Yeah, I'll talk to Lilith about this first.
Yeah.
I think I've got the highest charisma.
I think so.
What's Margaret's at? Margaret's is at. Oh,
18.
Margaret's is at. Mine's also an 18.
So you all go to the Nature's Rest Inn. I think you kind of just ride up on you kind of just like ride up on another of these border villages, right? Kind of actually just like, yeah, very close to the wall on the border of this massive forest. Um and I think riding up you see Isla, who I think Ren, you've probably met or seen her before a decent number of times. So you recognize her. This woman is beautiful and stressed, and you can see it on
Oh,
her face. But you see like Earth Genasi, long hair, very like flowery uh, uh, details on her clothing. Sees all of you ride up, and you see a little bit of that stress fades as she stands up a little taller, kind of looking at all of you approaching. Hi, you're.
yeah, she jumps off, runs over. Where does he
Waylon
see
will
you?
follow. That's his
I see
teammate.
you. Wonderful. Please come inside. Um, turns, walks inside. Uh, she leads you all over to a table. The inn has been cleared out to make this kind of a base of operations for whatever the fuck is going on. And you see
It's a
that there
war
is a
room.
it's a war room.
Yeah.
There is a map of the district with a variety of details on them. Or on it. And at this point, if we could go to roll 20.
Oh shit! I didn't
Oh
preload that.
no,
Oh, I have it
my
open. I
poor
have it open.
computer.
Oh, can you see me here?
Let it be known.
Yeah, I can see you.
I'm
Let
gonna
it be
drop.
known that
Mhm.
earlier I saw Cole making a Roll20 map, and I said, not that I was looking or anything, but was that a battle map I saw? And Cole went, no, you didn't see anything.
Well, it's a map of
Because
the
you didn't.
district, so not necessarily a battle map yet.
I don't have the
Scared.
link anymore. I don't know.
It's under links.
Is it?
Yep. It's the
Yep.
one I
Oh,
sent at 5-7. It's oh my god, there's a penis there.
it confused me
Already.
because you sent it and not Cole, and so I was like, I like didn't look at the date and just assumed that it was from your mini campaign. That was my mistake.
Makes sense.
Oh my god,
Oh,
the
it's
penis is
been
bigger.
expanded.
I
So this
love
is
Oh,
your
when I
map.
that's what penises do.
quarantine. I love when I quarantine everyone's little like boxes that says they're in the Roll20 to the chat channel that we don't use in Roll20.
I
Yeah.
literally hate those things. I wish they would get rid of them.
Yeah.
I don't understand them.
I wish there was an option. Like I wish it was a setting you could set of whether or not you're gonna use it.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean people do
Be a
use it
had
standard
as like
setting.
seen I had
sorry.
seen at one point that there was like there are a couple different ways that you can turn them off, and I think Amanda had tried one and it didn't work right, but I thought there were other ones too. I think it would just take a lot of like
That's it.
fussing around that we maybe don't want to do.
It should just
Um.
be a setting in general, though. Like not something you have to mess with every single time.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I wish. When you set up the map, it asks you a set of questions. And this is one of the questions it asks.
Yeah.
Uh. I'm going to move our page here to
Oh,
what you see
good.
on the table.
I genuinely thought that you drew a dick for a second.
Oh no.
That's what the district is shaped like actually.
Yeah, it's just like a
I was
segment of a
considering.
circle. So I think you see on the table before you, kind of a familiar overview of concepts that you know. The lumber district being split into four quadrants that are sort of stripped for resources, with a different section being stripped every year, and then a lot of clans of druids moving into those sections or quadrants to help regrow the forest over the course of 3 years to then be uh, uh, torn down again. With that small section in the back, well, actually, a decently large section in the back reserved for the magical creatures of Arcadia, the druids, using this as the place to, I guess, do what druids do. The place where Ren, you would have met Natalia, would have been back in this like far off place. Uh, and I think you see that quadrant two here is the one that is currently being stripped for lumber. meaning that quadrant 3, where a lot of these disappearances occurred, is for all intents and purposes fully regrown. And I think Isla looks down at the map and is like, right, so we are here. And I do have a party pin as well to sort of track where y'all go on this
This
map.
to be fucked up evil looking.
What was that?
I said this party pin, I'm prepared for it to be fucked up evil looking.
What do you mean? Can you not? Can y'all see it?
Oh, yeah,
No.
you're just pinning?
Oh, are
Oh
you
no.
pinging? Because that's one thing.
Pinging or
Oh no, I can see like there's a I put a pin
Ooh.
down.
it
Oh,
might
Can
no,
y'all
we
be
not
can't
on
see
the
see
it?
that.
DM. It
No, we
might be
can
on
see
your
the pin.
DM
It might be
layer.
in the wrong layer.
Yeah, try bringing it to the front or to the token layer.
I can ask Tim to come over here and give guidance.
Oh, I have to make it visible. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, perfect.
Holy shit, we're little.
Okay, let me make these pins visible. There we go. Yeah, we got a party pin for where y'all are at. But you see, she points up to the protected zone. So this larger area up here is where people have been disappearing the last couple of weeks. Essentially just druids. Most were assumed to just be. Uh, there's a lot of druids that spend significant chunks of time in the upper woods to make sure that friends that they have up there within the nature, plants, animals are protected and safe, and that can often take people away for weeks. But a discerning or concerning number of people going missing in that area. Um, we then lost contact with a druidic clan of the Circle of Land in this area. Um, and a group of justiciars were sent to investigate. They said that the camp was deserted. They traveled to somewhere in this area, and they reported coming across a scene of blood and gore, but no bodies or things to go off of from that point. And they said they were going to be coming back and never return.
Yeah,
And that was two, I guess, yesterday was when the justiciars went out. They've been missing for about 24 hours at this point.
I I tried summoning my sprite friend, and she was almost like staticky and said that to help her that it's digging.
But if this be burying bodies, and that's why none have been found yet.
She just rolled a 23 nature check. Uh, I don't know about the bodies necessarily. Um, I don't see why any of the nature, the trees out there would dispose of them. If there was danger, nature would want us to find it. But your your sprite friend, could I ask what is she a sprite of? What is her power attached to? What does she look over?
She's a frost sprite.
Do you know if she has a place that she resides?
There is a cave that she likes to reside in. Her and her siblings and friends.
I I've only heard about it in theory. I've never seen anything like this before, but that sounds as though if something is cutting her connection to this world, then something is messing with her place of power. If she said digging, I would assume that has something to do with her cave.
So we check the cave first. It would honestly that would probably line up with where the disappearances are. I would assume if Ren is from Quadrant Run, she would probably gone straight north.
Yeah, I'll add a pin here as well of like where that would be. Um, I hope I spelled that right. There we go.
Oh, that's definitely different from how I spelled it. Well, I
Oh, yeah,
guessed.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, I think like very to be in that sort of like wintry esque vibe area, very north, kind of at the top of where the disappearances have been happening on this map. Yes, I suppose I'll leave that to all of you. Um, I will say as well, if you, well, I know you, don't I? You work at the Drunken Triad, correct?
I do, Ren,
Sorry,
it's Ren.
Ren. It's well,
It is
it
she's a druid too, right?
yes, yeah,
It's nice to formally meet you, my kin.
yes. It is. It's sadly under such circumstances, but nice nonetheless. Um, if you are attuned to nature, uh, none of the justiciars that went out were druids. So if they could have easily missed something at the camp, the place where the druids went missing.
I will speak to the land there and see if they know of anything.
Good.
Um,
I'm glad that
uh,
there is one of my kin on the CCU. This
yes, yeah.
eases my
Um,
burden greatly.
I know we might be needing resources, as we learn more about this. I don't know it myself yet. I haven't gotten to the point of, um, communing with the whole of nature, which literally the 4th level spell, Commune with Nature, um, would be really good right now. Or is it 5th level? Commune with Nature, 5th level. So I'm putting that out there. I want a spell scroll of that. I might need a spell scroll of that from Bennett Harlow to better track.
Right. Um, I can get in touch with your chief to uh, organize any resources that you might need. Um, but as I assume you know, it is a bit more difficult to traverse out there. Although we would do our best to get any resources to you, it might take longer than you're used to.
Your druid, you know how to locate objects, right? This spell
Yes,
locate object. Um, she'll like hold out like her necklace and just like say like memorize this if we need to be tracked down, you can use this.
very well. Thank you. Is there anything else that I can answer for all of you? Anything that I can help with?
We were told that there were some groups of druids who did not evacuate that area. Is there a way that we could have a contact with them if they have like a radio or a general area that they might hang out, just so we can try to keep track of those groups while we're up there?
I think I'll tell you what. I don't think you would know anyone in those clans, so you wouldn't be able to sending stone them. However, I can mark their locations on the map if you wanted to check in and see if they were doing okay, establish contact, or try to convince them to, well, I'll just say it, do the not stubborn thing and evacuate the area.
Yes.
Yeah, that
I
would be great if
will
you could mark those.
mark the clans that are close by here.
Could we label what each of these pins is?
Yeah,
I think they
I think he has to
some of
do
them
that
are regulars.
second
Oh,
move.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because I have to put the pin down and then edit it.
Yeah.
Um,
What? How many chain tags
I
a
don't
lot?
know
Like
if
they're
you
big,
fully
small,
looked
medium?
at the list of regulars I gave you for the bar, but one of them isn't quite a regular, but she is a half elf druid. that sometimes stops by named Ragna.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Uh, tell you what, make it a luck check. Evens, this is one of her, or this is what like her clan. Odds, it's not.
okay. That is a 7.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I think, just in a different area, well out of any like quote unquote danger zone.
I think that she size is probably just that's more of a relief to her, honestly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Waylon might once we have all the details, Waylon might, before we roll out, as it were, take a second to sending stone his uncle Frock.
Okay.
Cool. If no one else says anything, then Waylon would just be, it will literally just be this one message, but it's sort of just like a proving ground, just like, yes, I am still part of this family. I am concerned for this family, so you should hold. It's sort of a little bit of a political move, but also a genuine move of a sense of like, hey, what the message is Death Management's missing 24 hours ago in the Lombok district. Suspected calamity activity. No signs of a body yet, but I'm out here and looking.
You know that's becoming common news these days.
I know that far too well. And Waylon will leave it there because he's got a job to do.
Oh, got a job too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else before y'all head out here?
I think Gren's pretty jonesing. So we stop by the clans first, go through some of the area of disappearances on our way to Nicalia's cave. Does that sound good?
That makes sense. We're planning on stopping off at this spot that the Justicios disappeared to, or are we leaving that for
Yes.
later? Yes. All right. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Where are y'all traveling first?
I think
Sorry,
we're
Tim just brought me
going
dinner.
to go like up here. Maybe should we go to the Druid clan
Thank you.
first? Or should we go to I guess the Druid camp is a little further south.
Does it make sense to start where it started?
Or should
Or
we
do we
try
want to work
I
from the
almost
recent back?
So my thinking is that these druid clans haven't evacuated because they don't see a credible threat. So if we investigate sites where these disappearances happened, whether that's the initial 12, the circle of land, or the justiciars, we might come across evidence that we can be like, hey, this is actually real. You need to go so you're not gonna
Right.
become a victim as well. I
So I
think we need
guess
to have some solid evidence.
we'll do the camp and then the Druid clan that's right next to it on either
Okay.
side. Or we
Yeah,
can
because then
go boom, boom, boom on our way over.
wait,
Does that make
could
sense?
you be so nice and refill this for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if we have to start at the like or go to the druid clans this early on
Well,
Well, my
necessarily.
my
I'll sit for a while.
concern is like these are civilians. We kind of want them to leave as soon as they can, so
Yeah.
there's less potential for death.
Let's reduce the victims here. Yeah.
Sounds
And then
good.
we can just kind of go across the map from like right to left.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No. Thank you, Jimmy.
Cool. It's full.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
do
so
the
maybe
right
we'll
strategy
start
with
with the
starting with yeah.
yeah, so starting with like the rightmost druid camp clan.
Mm-hmm.
Does do druids have any abilities of like being able to perfectly travel terrains, things like that, or is that just a ranger thing?
I think it's a
Um,
ranger.
it's a ranger thing, but I can also be like, actually let me look.
Otherwise, I would just say like nature or survival check with
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
From everyone or just from
Just from I'm assuming Ren, who would be leading the group through this
I'll give
terrain.
the help action if I can.
I already have
Hell yeah!
advantage, and
Oh,
I'm
already have
also
advantage. Yeah.
yeah, you already gave me advantage, but we'll say it's from you, and then I'm also gonna guidance myself,
Hell yeah.
which will give me 27.
Cool. This is your home turf. You're fine. You all follow Ren as she expertly navigates this very like difficult terrain. Um, I think, I guess, question: does anyone think they would have traveled through the lumber district like forests before? Would this be like first time for everybody?
Not outside of the tattoo endeavor.
yeah.
Mm, probably once or twice.
Yeah,
Um,
really.
yeah. I think for most of y'all, uh, this in your modern world, I think you feel this sort of immediate to something that feels more to something that feels more like fantasy, as though Arcadia is no longer a city and you are traversing through deep unknown lands in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, you begin making your way through. Uh, I'll say on a 27, Ren, you probably just know where this encampment is. Like you've heard people talk about the location of this clan's encampment, and you're able to just lead the group there. And you all come across a scene um of complete and utter silence. You see, and anyone who wants to actually, yeah, make me some perception checks as you come across the scene here.
Yep.
I know it's carnage.
Okay.
Do you just want perception, or would it be
20.
like something where we'd be doing Arcana or investigation or anything like that?
I
Or is
think
this
this is
just
just like
initial?
general like spatial perception. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
25.
mine's a 16.
25, 16.
like 10.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
Okay. Alenia. T.
Alive, sorry.
Oh,
Not anything useful. There's a 2 on the die.
Oh,
uh, hey, you and Alwyn are just swatting bugs right now. This shit's a lot. Uh,
Struggle bussin'.
uh, but yeah, I think after like 3 hours of travel, something that would have taken you 45 minutes on horseback has taken you 3 hours on foot. Uh, uh, you traverse your way to this clan encampment. But you see a lot of like temporary homes, very much built out of nature. A lot of these like roving druidic clans kind of just set up camp in nature itself, and then leave it for nature to just overtake as that segment of the forest is then cut down again. So you see a lot of like wooden huts in the sense of like a druid has expanded a tree base to be able to fit people inside, and a very just like naturey setup here. And I think you all notice that it is completely empty. I think on the 16 and above, uh, I guess. Oh, I should roll for Argo as well. Argo ain't noticing shit. Uh, on a 16 or yeah, 16 and above, y'all notice that there's just no people here. And I think you definitely do at a glance see basic signs of struggle,
okay, that's
in the
what I
sense of
thought.
like, yeah, in the sense of like, uh, pots, like clay pots have fallen on the ground and shattered. Uh, uh, you see like, uh, some parts of homes have been torn off. There's like cookware and dead fires like scattered over the ground. Definitely looks like people. Actually, you're not quite sure if this place was attacked or if these people simply got up and left in a hurry. I think on a 25, and it kind of makes sense that Ren, you would know this. Druidic clan.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
She did
Sorry.
not want to be part of
Sorry.
that.
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. My like computer a little bit shit itself, but we're good.
Oh, you good? Amanda, you would know like Druidic clans are generally made up of anywhere between 1 to 200 people. Uh, and the Circle of Land druids tend to have larger clans as to the Circle of Land kind of fits the niche of what
Yeah.
this place is, and so most people end up being Circle of Land druids.
Right.
And so they just have the largest clans in these areas. And I think you see this is definitely closer to 200. Like this is a large clan that has just up and vanished.
But no like blood signs, like blood splatters or anything like at the other place.
Yeah, no, like it's weird. It looks like it's been attacked, but there's no like blood, bodies, nothing like that. So unless these people like ransack their own homes, you're just not quite sure what happened here.
I think she kind of gets goosebumps looking at the scene before her. Um, I think if they were to abandon their home, which they so stubbornly refused to do so in the first place, Isla would have known about it.
Yeah. Uh, who's good at tracking here? Maybe we can see if we can figure out which way they ran.
I am. Can I do a survival check on like their tracks? Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
okay.
I also have a
So,
pretty good survival if we both wanna.
Yeah,
That might
I'm
work.
gonna give myself some guidance as well. Nice.
I'll give whoever needs it a help action.
Okay, well, I think of it. It's still gonna be a 25 as of my first roll,
God damn.
but
Uh,
yeah, 25.
Rena's locked in.
I'm so locked in. I rolled a
yeah.
4 on my guidance, so I was doing that with a plus 12.
Um. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, oh,
Hmm?
oh.
Oh.
You're up to
Oh,
no good.
Oh, he's
There we
drawing an
go.
arrow. He drew an arrow.
Nah, I drew an arrow. You are looking at these tracks. Um, I think you see tracks leading off in the direction where you know that these druids and justiciars and people were disappearing, like going off in that direction. But these tracks are days old. I think you, out of 25, you can confidently say these are the tracks of like search parties. You heard that the druids were going out to look for these people. These are those tracks. As far as where these druid, like where the population of this, because there's like people, children, grandparents, like elderly. There's like tons of people who wouldn't have gone on uh rescue operations, just gone, and there's no discernible tracks of like where these people went.
are there like there's abandoned toys on the ground too from the children?
um yeah, I do think so.
I hmm. 'Cause
Ren,
that might
we
be a
should.
nice thing to bring to the other clan. Just be like, get the
Ren,
fuck out of here. I'll
I
turn to
think we
Lenia,
might
sorry.
need to radio this one in. This is weird, right?
We should
This
radio
is
it in, absolutely.
extremely weird.
Yeah, I don't like this in the slightest.
I'll pick up one of the little toys and I'll grab the radio out and would it be radioing to Isla or Chief Glasgow?
Huh?
Both even.
Probably both,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll do like probably the same message to both of like
Same channel.
same channel. We just checked the most this is it's like this like
Where's north?
yeah, this is like
North.
northeast, right? North is up
Yeah.
this way. Okay. On the most eastern druid clan, and everyone is gone. There I see tracks of the search parties from days ago, but the children and elderly are just gone, and it looks like there seems to be signs of a struggle, but no blood.
Think I think Isla just kind of thanks you for the information. There's not much else that she can really do. I
Um,
think the chief is like, oh
I
yeah.
did want to attempt to roll an investigation check to see the signs of struggle. Are they centered on one area or is it widespread?
Uh, uh, yeah. Make that roll, and yeah, the chief responds to you, Ren, with. I think it's safe to say that doesn't just happen. So, this is a calamity. It's time to figure out what this thing is.
Yes, ma'am.
I got an, I got an 18 on investigation.
Um, yeah, you start looking around. Um, yeah, you like I guess probably all of y'all over the course of this are just kind of like poking around this village a little bit, or this yeah, this village, and you are looking and see that this struggle is sort of everywhere. It's like people were knocked over or were like apprehended in some way. Like you see a lot of struggle of people being restrained and
Like
then they
drag
just
mark?
disappear. But not even drag marks, as though like someone fell on the ground and then just vanished. Like there's no drag
Okay.
marks of that person being taken. Uh, while you are inside one of these like homes that's kind of inside a tree, you notice on the ground, trailing up the like wall of this tree inside of the home, are small vine-like tendrils of black and blue.
Ooh.
Cool.
I look at them. I guess I'll do a nature check on it,
Oh,
right?
this was a Wayland
Oh,
find.
Waylon. Oh, I thought you said all of us were looking at it. Sorry.
Waylon will first of all verbally call out to the team that he found something. And in his inexpert arcana, he will attempt to arcana because in his mind, that is not a natural color.
What's
Yeah,
not a
make me an
natural color for
Arcana.
Waylon?
Black and
Blue.
blue tendrils for a plant.
Oh
For
my
a plant, you sick
god!
fucks!
Whoa! Whoa!
We're so
Oh,
we're so fucking back to racism, y'all.
yeah, I'm
Anyway, I rolled
quoting
a
that.
21 on that arcana check, so fuck you guys. I'm doing good.
Uh, I think you you are absolutely correct. This is not a natural thing. And I do think you feel a profound magical presence in it. Uh, I think you mostly feel necrotic energy, as though these like viney tendrils. And I think as you get up close to them, they are very like sticky, slimy. Kind of imagine like if you've seen Stranger Things, those tendrils on the ground, just like very, very slimy, nasty, blue, black. Uh, uh, and I think you kind of feel that this vine is like eating the life out of the tree.
Waylon will take his sword and cut them off of the wall.
Cool.
Or attempt to, I should say. Literally just
I'd say you
slash.
um yeah, it I mean it takes like, you know, actually very little force. You cut these things, it's just like regular vine consistency. Very easy to cut off. They're a little slimy to like pull off of the wall, but you
Well,
get
he's not
like
physically touching them with his hands.
oh, I think when you cut them, they do stick to the wall. Like they are slimed to the wall, but you do cut the roots of it.
Okay. Yeah, Waylon's like, okay, it's giving necrotic. I don't want to fucking touch that. And it's slimy gross anyway. He is a city boy. He is a city boy.
I brought your
But
gardening glue.
do the tendrils after they're cut from the roots do anything besides continue to cling the wall? Do they shrivel? Do they do anything? Do they react?
No, no reaction.
Okay. Yeah, so he called out, so he'll show everyone what he found, but
Ren kind of wrinkles her nose in like disgust. Um, I guess Emma, would I know if you have like a radiant damage cantrip?
Would you know? Probably not, but
Or
you
would
could
you?
ask.
I mean, we've been fighting together for a year.
That's true.
at this point it might be
That's a
a
good
year and a
point.
half, I think.
I don't know
About,
where
yeah.
my motherfucking spell book just went.
I will try to produce flame and try to burn it if that works though. But Ren is gonna turn to Lilith and like, I feel like this will need radiant damage.
Yeah, Lilith will cast Hand of Radiance.
Um, I'll say this: the two of you like burn and like blast radiant energy at these vines. They fully burn up. But there's no. I'll say this: they burn up, but to I suppose not mislead y'all in that sense. There's no like no like screaming. There's no spectacle to it. It's just I guess same thing as if you were to blast a bush with fire and radiance. Like just burns.
We're blasting bushes now during Pride Month.
Yeah,
I
if you
love
blast a
blasting
bush.
bushes.
Or
I do
one
have something
president.
as well to do. I have the spell Detect Magic, which lasts for 10 minutes and is a 30 feet around me. One thing that I'm very interested in is that this spell also penetrates 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Oh,
Are these vines coming from are they like 3 feet below the earth around us and shit? As
Uh,
if they are beneath us.
I think yes, it you see these like magical tendrils going deeper than 3 feet.
mm.
But I
Um,
think you see, and I think you do see other offshoots of it, like shooting off. I think enough for you to put together. You cut some vines, but it definitely didn't do anything to whatever this is connected to. There's
At least I know
plenty
I
of
can
other like
cut them.
tendrils.
um,
Yeah.
also to be on the safe side, I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good to make sure this thing isn't within 30 feet of us for the next 10 minutes.
That is great.
And that's just for creatures, right? Evil and good creatures.
No, aberration, celestial, elemental, thief, feigned, or undead.
But like creatures are magic as well.
I think
Creatures.
just
Sorry.
creatures.
These are just creatures. Yeah, so no at least as soon as you cast
But
that, no
it does say
creatures immediately within that
it
radius.
does say you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Oh, the the natural magic of this place has absolutely been desecrated.
Okay.
I think you see. I think you also feel, and probably even deeper than Alwyn's spell, like you feel those roots beneath the ground. And I think you get the sense it's connected to something a lot larger than some vines inside of a house.
I'm gonna take like a handkerchief and grab one of the tendrils we had cut off and wrap it up so we can show it to the other druids and throw in a little bit of the desecrated dirt in there too. Um
Not to be a copycat, but Alwyn is probably gonna like go to a different area, grab some of the goopy vine, and shove it into his bag of holding. All right.
Yeah, and I
Current theory: this thing maybe travels like or gets to people through these roots. And Waylon, you said there was, or whoever was looking at the ground said that it looked like people had gotten restrained.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was like
the roots touch their bodies or get them
Wait,
in
wait,
some.
wait. The little thing that Ren summoned, didn't that little thing say it was digging?
Natalia
Yeah.
said it was digging.
it's
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the ground.
it seems to me that
That's
this
what I
might
was
be
thinking.
parasitic. I mean, it's leeching off of the life of this tree house thing. And yeah, when I found the impact marks of bodies hitting the ground but no drag marks, I mean, it could be maybe it's leeching life. It's giving necrotic energy. That would make sense.
Yeah, we need to make sure the other clans are still alive and can get out.
Do we want to head there first before heading over to the Justicia's experience place?
It is
Mm.
it's on the way anyway, so
Yeah.
Alright. We'll try and make it prompt.
yes.
Try and make it prompt.
One final thing before we go, with like, so that's over like a 10-minute period of time that like the spell goes on. Do I see any of these like tendrils, like if I stood still for most of that time, do I see any of those like tendrils coming towards me, or like the places that were cut
Mm.
regrowing at all at like any uh, measurable rate that I could physically see?
Discernible.
Discernible.
As you are standing there, you see that those tendrils got cut, and then you see, or I guess feel, tendrils on the outside of the house, basically at the exact same point, uh, like very slowly. It's like an inch probably throughout the 10 minutes, slowly growing out of the ground. Kind of in like an oh, there's danger inside. We'll grow on the outside.
Hmm.
Is
Fuck.
It's
Amanda
funny because
does
I could see
not
her flicker
have
on
a
I'm
roll
shovel.
20.
so sorry. Oh my god.
Let me see
damn.
what pack I got when I started, which one I picked in terms
Because
of
like
equipment. I probably have a shovel.
I'm just like a little curious. Like if I dug a little bit, would there be stuff like under the ground, like under the dirt? You know what I mean? I might be looking in the wrong places, but like I'm a little
Oh,
curious.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Let me see if that includes a shovel. It includes a backpack, a crowbar, hammer, 10 pitons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days rations. So it does not include a shovel.
Hey, you
I
can
have
make a shovel pretty quick with
I
that
have an
crowbar, though.
iron pot.
I
Okay,
was gonna
we
say like
tie the
the
iron
crowbar.
pot to the crowbar, and we make a shovel.
I'm pretty sure there's a
Yeah,
cantrip where you can fuse two things together, but I don't know which class gets that cantrip, so we can't make a makeshift shovel. Also,
So
a fucking iron cauldron as a shovel?
It'd be
okay.
well,
awesome.
Also,
it's an
In
iron pot,
Canada.
but yeah.
I really am cold and I want to put on my sweater, so no one say anything important.
Okay.
Uh, I think it's a little parasite, and it's like, you know how in fucking The Last of Us, it's like a little parasite, not
Okay.
parasite. That's a spore. I think it's a parasite, but it could be spore. I think it's a parasite though, but just by the way it's behaving.
So if
I
I just take that crowbar and I start like hacking at the ground. Like I imagine Alwyn is standing still and staring at the vines, and Lilith just takes the crowbar and starts like shoving it in the ground. I just want to see if there's anything under there. Like I want to try to
You're
figure out
doing
is
Oh,
depth
this thing
tests of the soil.
yeah, like is this thing in the dirt? Like the are there signs that like underground is its home? How far deep does the like magic drain go?
Honestly, this is a
Know
really
what I'm
shitty
saying?
idea. We should have one of us touch it with our bare hands and see what it does to us. Guinea pig.
Oh, Alwyn already
Wait,
did.
why don't I
Oh
just
shit, did he? Did it do
Uh,
anything?
Owen cut off like a piece and grabbed it and put it into the
So
bag of holding. So
not an
it was
actual
why don't
severed,
I
but it still
just
touched it. But yeah,
why don't I just
oh.
summon a familiar and have it like
oh yeah.
crawl up
Well,
there
I'll say
and then
this.
we don't have to sacrifice ourselves?
I'll say this. I mean, Alwyn touched it. Alwyn, it was like touching a slug. Like it was slimy. But I mean, other than having to like wipe slime off your hands, nothing happened to you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so
And
anything that
I'd
I
say,
find in the dirt.
well, I'd say also with the detect magics and like magical sensing that's going on right now, you don't notice anything like magical happening to you at all when you touch this
Mhm.
as well. Truly, like you just took a slimy plant off the wall.
Yeah.
Um, Make me a strength check with that crowbar.
Are you sure it can't be dexterity?
Uh, yes, but I think you can add your proficiency to using a crowbar.
Okay, I also might use enhanced ability. Enhance ability. I don't know how that works, and I don't know where my spell book is, so I
It
have
gives
to
you
look it up.
advantage on strength-based checks then.
Okay. So I'm gonna give myself advantage, use my proficiency. Da-da-da-da. Oh, that wasn't
Oh,
very good. Um, okay. And I'm gonna give myself guidance. Okay, so like a 15 with all of the shit.
I guess what are you looking for in particular? You were
I
cutting
wanna see.
out for me a little bit when you were describing it earlier.
I wanna see, are there signs that like the ground is this thing's home? Like, are there an increase in the amount of vines down there? Is there like signs that it like has like a tunnel system? How deep does the natural magic drain go? Like I recognize some of these things I would need to dig for a long, long time. So like just on a surface level.
Yeah, I think you start like crowbarring down. I think you see light. It kind of seems like the opposite of a regular plant in the sense of like small roots underground grow into something big. Um, and I think you see very small vines begin to rapidly largen as you like dig down a little bit. So this is definitely something growing out of the ground, but in the sense of you think the main parts of this are sort of like under the dirt.
Okay.
Uh, but I don't think you get anything about like underground cave
Yeah.
system or anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay,
I
onto.
have a theory. I'd just like to I guess if we wanted to start maybe tracking where this thing can be. Now I'm throwing out ideas here. This could be wrong. We may learn more information. These might be coming from a central point, and anybody like that's moving presumably south. So maybe if we can get some justicias to start lower in the district and kind of see what they can do about detecting magic and moving forward until we can maybe find a line of where these vines could be headed. Maybe.
That
Yeah.
seems like a good idea.
It's worth a shot.
I mean, we don't necessarily have that causation. I mean, the presence of these tendrils, vines correlates with disappearance, but we don't have that confirmation yet till we potentially find a different site. But it would help. I think that's a good move.
Should we go to the is that the big circle is the justiciar disappearance, right? Not the big circle, the
Oh, the circle,
small
yeah, right
circle to
here.
our left. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a just this year experience. Yeah.
So we
That's
can
on the
go.
way to the
Yeah.
next place.
Yep. Yeah, that was our next plan.
Okay.
Because
Sorry,
that's
I
also
accidentally exited a
where
voice on me. I gotta go get back in.
that's also where those search parties appeared as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's do a look over of that, and then I would like to make haste to the next clan camp.
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds good.
I would radio back to the chief to see if we could see if they can start finding a perimeter of where if these are like really heading south much further from where we are.
Yeah, I think she says she'll send some justiciars like into the woods to try and figure out like how far this might be spreading.
Yeah.
Well, then we go to the next camp. The next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next site, I
The next
guess.
site.
Okay. Specifically heading like around here.
No. We're going to here.
The justiciar disappearances, not the circle of land
Yeah.
disappearances.
Going this way. Can you see
Oh
that?
wait, I had y'all like here.
Oh, is that
We
the
were,
druid camp?
we were at the druid. I thought we were at the first druid clan, the rightmost druid clan's camp.
Yeah, that's what.
Y'all
That's
told
it.
me you were going to
No,
the abandoned camp to find evidence.
the
No,
druid
no,
clan
we
camp.
switched it and we said we were going to the
Yeah.
druid clan camp, which sounded like that's what it sounded like you were describing.
Yeah.
Oh. No, this was all the clan camp of the original land druids that disappeared.
Oh, that's a clan camp.
Oh.
Oh, then I guess we'll just go to the clan camp down here then.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta close out a roll 20. You gotta
So
do that.
where
We were going to go
Where-
all the.
where do you think we are right now?
That
Y'all are here.
small circle, small yellow circle.
Okay.
Okay.
I do
Yeah, we'll just-
the party pin's visible, right? Can y'all see the names on it as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Okay.
My computer's having a stroke, so I can't. But I assume it's good for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right
Yeah, we'll-
back.
Try to check on the other places then that might have people.
Okay.
Once Aaron's back, if Aaron comes back.
Is it kind
I
of like
will
a
say-
to this group first, then that group, then that group?
Yeah,
will
because
say also
we were originally gonna go like
I'm
right
back.
to left across the map on the different sites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to change the appearance of the party pin, but all of these pins look exactly the same to me.
Can you
And
not
so
see the names on them though?
Yeah, if you hover over them, it'll
only if you hover over them. But like,
okay.
if there's a way to make it a different color, I feel like that would be easier for my brain without having to like hover over. But if not, that's
Ooh.
also okay.
There
Oh,
is.
There we go. Okay.
Cool.
We're the red guys because we're bringing death.
Whoa.
This is true.
But yeah, I
I
guess
feel like we're
yeah,
finding death more than bringing it.
we'd be not all the
Yeah.
way over there. I think. I
Man,
think
I thought
we were going to
covering an
go.
experience of like 200 druids.
Oh yeah.
I think we were going to go to one of these ones. Here, let me try to like.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
oh, you moved. Oh, sorry. It
I
updated.
know. So I don't think. I think y'all could just like persuasion check this instead of like role playing three separate, you know.
Give
Uh,
me
uh,
perception.
yeah. I'd say let's do perceptions and persuasions along the way here.
Perception for me will
I can
be
do equal. They're both +4 for me, so I'll do whichever camp
22.
is hurting worse.
Oh, I have a +0 to persuasion.
I'll do persuasion then.
Can I give you the help action with my druid ways?
I
And
would.
guidance it?
I think the evidence
Get a
also would give
19 for
help
persuasion.
action.
Yeah, and also with guidance.
Do you want
Wonderful.
survivals at all?
Let's okay. I think we got a lot of people rolling a lot of different things right now. Let's do this more uniform. Everybody make your perception check
22.
first. 22.
I got 22 on persuasion,
Okay.
but we'll wait on that one. So I'll roll for perception.
I got a 17 on perception.
Well, it made it sound like we could do both rolls. Am I incorrect?
19 perception from you, boy.
Yeah. You can do both rolls. I just want to do it one by one because I think there were like 3 different skills that were being rolled for.
Well, I see nothing. I have an 11.
Perception 23.
Okay. So yeah, I think. What did Alwyn get again? Sorry.
I heard him make a groaning sound and get up.
Oh,
19.
Oh, 19.
that's not cool.
So I was
I
making
think
Amanda special tea.
Oh, thank you, honey.
everyone other than Alenia, you all notice as you are walking from camp to camp, talking to these druids, you see dozens of trees. They are littered about. Like there doesn't seem to be any sort of uniform pattern to it. But dozens of these trees have very similar roots growing on them from the ground. And I think it becomes abundantly clear that this is, as I suppose you put it, some kind of infection that is very widespread at the moment. And you make your way to these druid clans. We'll have 22 be the first persuasion. You can make 3 persuasion checks with advantage. That was the first one.
I'll guidance each of them.
Okay.
Cool.
So the first one was 22. I'll just
I got
roll
a
them now.
19 and a 14.
Okay.
Dirty 20 on the second. Natural 20 on the third.
Hell yeah.
Wait, are we both getting advantage?
Yes.
I think, yeah, because you have the evidence, so you can roll those with advantage as well.
22, 20, natural 20.
The
Natural 20.
19 and a 26 then.
19 and a 20. Yeah, y'all go to these druid clans, showing the evidence that you have of like there's something going on here. You need to get out. Uh, and I think these clan leaders are stubborn in the sense of wanting to be around to protect nature, but they are also not stupid. And so I think being shown like, hey, here's a whack ass crazy thing. There's a calamity. You need to go. You are able to convince these like close by druid clans to get the fuck out of here.
Good. Out of the
So we
line of fire.
can
Very good.
out of the line of fire.
So just to clarify, the place where we were describing and investigating, that was where the initial circle of land druid circle disappeared and where the justiciars also disappeared, yes?
Yes.
So my question now is the justiciars came across a scene of blood and gore. That wasn't where? Was that somewhere else? That they
That was
that
here.
was
circle of
in
land?
this circle. where these
Okay.
like search parties disappeared. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet, thank you.
Hey, I
Yeah.
guess maybe we can go and circle through up there and then go to the cave.
Okay.
Or I guess all disappearances are happening in that area, so if we just do a straight shot to the cave.
We could do a
I
little
guess.
like circle of land disappearances, Nicalia's cave, while also investigating the 12 disappearances radius.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I also, while we are going into the protected zone, I'd like to do perception check to try to see if I can catch any sign of this halfling inquisitor.
Uh, yeah,
I
go
forgot
for it.
about her.
Make a
Forgot about
perception
her.
check.
I will also guidance. 22.
22. As and y'all are traveling to like towards directly towards Nicalia's cave,
Yep,
right? Okay.
I think so. If
Uh,
that's cool with everyone.
Yeah.
cool. As you travel north, you don't see. Well, I guess here. Let me make a roll. Uh, I'm gonna say you do see signs as you are traveling of someone very brutally making their way through the forest. You don't know if that's the Inquisitor, you don't know if that's someone else, but someone is like hacking through traveling northward as well.
Okay.
I do think you notice, however, the farther north you travel, the denser these vines are getting. To the point where as you get like far into the protected zone, there are full trees that are like wilting and dying as like significantly larger tendrils are sort of like wrapping around them from the ground.
Can I
Um,
take us past Raywin? That tree I mentioned, that oak tree that Ren wanted her dead body put under?
uh, yeah, I think you see Raylan is untouched, um, but there are trees close by that are.
I'm gonna speak with plants and
Yeah, go for it.
go up and touch Raywin. Um, I think in this druidic speech, maybe sounds like a little sing-songy. Um, she'll say, "Raywin, are you okay?"
I I am okay, but Red, they're screaming.
Do you know this is the source Nicalia's cave?
Um, an ant doesn't know the inner workings of a giant. Protect us, Ren, please.
I
I
will.
don't know what this is.
I will. Um, and she will break off and start back towards the group and start going again north. And she says, "The trees, they just said everything is they're all screaming, but doesn't quite know the actual center." Said he said that a ant doesn't know the inner workings of a giant, so I guess the cave. Fuck. Fucking hell.
I fear for what this recording is going to sound like.
The recording has continued going this whole time.
You know, but playing it back, it might be different.
You all travel northward. As you do, as it was already afternoon when you set out, you've been traveling for hours and hours at this point. As you make it about like a fourth of the way up, the sun begins to set. Um, and I guess question, does that change course at all? Or are y'all gonna be pushing on towards Nikalia's cave?
I feel like Waylon would try to push for it, but it would mostly depend on so far Ren's been the only one who's shown ability to navigate. I think it would depend on Ren's ability to navigate in the dark.
Dark vision.
So he would be in favor of pushing on towards the cave, but would defer to Ren in this situation.
Would I know how much farther up north we'd have to go?
I think
hour-wise?
the further north you go, the harder it is to traverse. So I do think you've got another like 3 to 4 hours of traveling.
We
So
have
this is
three.
like
Long
it's
before we get
still a bit of a stretch.
an exhaustion point.
We have 3 to 4 hours up north.
I mean,
The sun's just setting, so no threat of exhaustion in the foreseeable future.
If we push, okay.
Yeah.
I think if we can just get there and see what's happening.
yeah, we may not be able to do much once we get there. Or maybe a quick look. We might have to head south pretty soon after. I don't know where we would go to find some safety, but if we wanted to try to sleep, we might have to go south again. Maybe to where there's no trees and such, where they're cutting them all down. But that's for once we find out what's happening, maybe.
We can also sleep in turns.
I'm still pretty fresh. I know all you guys casting magic might need a bigger rest than me, but I'm very content staying up just a bit longer if it means you all can recover a bit more.
I just need to see. There are creatures very dear to me in that cave.
I'm pretty intent on finding out what's happening here too. I got family who was gone missing investigating this. Ooh.
Yeah, we continue for now then. If that sounds good.
Thank you.
Onward.
And Ren will lead the way forward.
I'm gonna ask for another nature or survival check from Ren. I think navigating at night is difficult even for a druid, so I'm gonna say this is just a straight roll, no advantage this time.
Guidance, that shit.
Cole, can you feed the cat while she's rolling?
Yeah, I can do that.
Natural 20.
Oh fuck yes.
Jesus.
Ren is locked in.
I'm so locked in.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
I'm gonna try to narrate while also feeding the cat. Yeah, you are pushing northward. You know these woods like the back of your hand. You know the shortcuts. I'll say, 'cause I want to give you something for a natural 20. I feel like you cut half an hour off of the travel time by just like freaking gunning it. Huh? Okay, now I got to get back to my laptop.
Wait, we gunned it? We invented the gun on the way there?
Yeah, you gunned it.
Oh,
yeah,
I will say this as
gun.
well.
Yeah.
Argo's like, wow,
Uh,
my mini cans would be shit here against this unstable terrain. I'm inventing a fucking gun.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, I think as y'all are traveling northward, uh, Argo does, which he probably should have done this earlier, but I think he's like, I'm feeling very uneasy about this cave, everybody. I am going to just give some more blanket enchantments for people. Yes, I can make some temporary magical items. It'll go away when I sleep next, but something temporary for now. And he is going to uh do a shit ton of infusions right now.
Beautiful.
Argo can either, because he can only do one per person, he can only do five, so it's one for everybody.
But not
Uh,
himself.
he can, but not himself.
No.
Uh, he can enhance your arcane focus, which gives you a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. He can enhance your defense, which gives you a +1 bonus to your armor class. Or he can enhance your weapon, which gives you a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with the weapon. So everyone can make a choice of a +1 that you get in one of those three
Mm,
categories.
I have a lot of um saves for my spells, so I think getting it to my spell attack bonus wouldn't be it'd be nice but not the nicest, so I'll do the AC.
Cool.
I
I
will
will
do.
take
Sorry, I'm gonna go first.
spell attack bonus.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
also
take
do spell attack bonus.
spell attack. I'll do the +1 to my attack rolls with my weapon, or and damage. You said
Weapon and damage, yeah.
weapon and damage +1 to both. I'll do
Or
that just because
sorry, attack and damage. Attack and damage.
Does that
attack and damage.
does
Gotcha.
that make that a magical attack then?
It would, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll take
Wait, no.
that.
I'll make a little
Yes.
asterisk next to my longsword and be like, "Hey, this is magical now until Argo sleeps."
Yeah. So yeah, I think as y'all travel another like hour or two, Argo just like uh takes a turn taking either your weapon, a piece of your armor, or just like or your arcane focus and just enchanting it to get a little +1 on there. When we figure out more specifically what this thing is and how it works, I'm sure I can make some more specialized things for us. Uh, Mr. Mr. Harlow trained me very well, you could say.
That's very good.
It's so nice to have someone that comes with to do these things.
Don't stress yourself
Yes.
out too much, Argo. I mean, in the immediate, yes, but I'd rather have you be combat capable yourself and able to walk away from an encounter with a calamity than have you exhaust yourself trying to buff the rest of us up and then leave yourself vulnerable. We'll do our best to protect you regardless, but
I hope we can handle myself. I suppose we'll see. Um, yeah, I think you make it most of the way there. Um, could I get some perception checks from people?
Yeah, I
that
was also
sounds
going to
good.
ask to do one, so also before that Inquisitor again.
Perfect, yeah.
I got myself a little
Oh,
19.
Oh, I
I
did.
don't
that's a
know why I
second
bothered.
nat 20 of the night
Holy
for me.
shit! I'm rolling
Oh,
really fucking good. I guidance myself as well. 23.
I got a 23.
31.
23.
I
Yeah,
said the
Jesus
words out
Christ.
loud,
my 19
rolled the
feels
We are
dice, and got a
perceiving.
natural one.
We are
Oh,
perceiving.
and then what did Argo get? Sorry,
Argo?
you're
Not
Argo.
Argo. What did Alwyn get?
Oh, 19, but it doesn't matter. Everybody got better.
Yeah. Surprisingly, well, actually, we'll get to that in a second. Uh,
The-
I
I
think
don't like that.
you hear over the radio the chief speaking through, but it's very like uh, uh, crackled and staticky. It's like, I just are you okay? Okay.
Chief? Glasgow, can you hear us?
Uh, Hello, hello. Are you okay?
We're fine. Glasgow, can you hear us? Say yes.
It's, I hear you. Casualties. Just this
Can I
year is getting attacked.
can I
Yeah.
since I have a sending stone, can I just sending stone Glasgow? Will I get better connectivity than this funky ass radio?
Yeah, you could sending stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna sending stone Glasgow and say, "Hey, you're cutting up really bad. What information do you need to get to us?"
We sent 10 squads of justiciars into the woods to look for the information you were requesting. People are getting attacked. You all need to get out of there now.
Lilith will tell the group. Um, Chief
Where?
says that.
Sorry, you say your
Wait,
thing.
where?
Uh, all yeah, you just send back where?
Yeah.
All the way down in the villages.
Ooh!
Uh, at
Wait, that's
this
where people are
moment,
getting attacked.
yes, at this moment, the only people who notice this are Waylon and Ren. The two of you feel the darkness close in a little and watch as I just uh, uh you watch as five bodies are lowered from the trees, strung up like marionette puppets. uh in the darkness, these bodies, yeah, very much like that, these bodies lower to the ground almost
Hello?
silently,
Oh.
um and remain in a standing up position with their heads down and arms sort of like drawn up like this, surrounding your group.
They have the apparel of justiciars and or druids?
um
They look like,
i
yeah.
think you
Dark vision, baby.
i
Dark
i
vision,
think
baby!
I think you see a mixture of both.
Oh, the
uh
sword changed.
so
Fuck.
let's put all of our people in there. Uh, I don't think we're going to be able to start this fight tonight, but we can roll initiative for it. As I think, I guess to role play it a little bit here. What do the two of you do? As I think, yeah, you are the only ones who kind of notice this, kind of just at the edge of darkness where it's very unseeable.
Waylon will shout out first thing upon seeing figures coming out of the darkness. He will belt out contact. Just be like, there's something here. And as
Um,
he and Ren look around, I think he will draw his sword and ready himself because he sees just what the fuck is going on with the marionette bullshit.
I think
uh,
in the dark there's like some like there's tears in her eyes that she quickly wipes away. Um and we'll say they're surrounding us.
I think you say that, and as Waylon yells contact, there's something out here. These sort of like marionetted bodies snap up, arms kind of extend out clumsily, and these bodies are sort of like dragged, toes scraping on the ground towards all of you. And let's roll initiative, everybody,
Got a
Fucking
nat
just so we
hell.
can
20.
jump into this next time.
Natural
Oh, nat
20?
20.
That's
Oh!
crazy.
I got a 22 though. Listen, Waylon and Ren are like, fuck, we are locked in. We got some skin in the game here.
That is
I
a
got a 6.
17 from Ren.
Uh, uh, what's the? Do you have any bonus with the nat 20?
I have a like a +6 to my initiative. Is that what you mean?
Oh, so it's like nat 20 and a 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I
Sweet.
don't know if this will come into play, but I do have the alert feat, so I can't be surprised.
Yeah, because people noticed anyway and called it out. No surprise round on the group, but
Okay.
good to know you wouldn't have been surprised for sure.
And also, real
Huh?
quickly, with that 31, did I see anything with that Inquisitor?
Uh, no. I mean, I think again, you see someone clumsily making their way through the woods, but
Okay.
nothing specifically tipping you off to an inquisitor. So I know Lilith got 26, Waylon got a 22. Anyone else above a 20? 15 to 20.
17.
Uh, 10 to 15.
13.
Poor little Alwyn boy.
What about Argo? What did Argo get?
Uh, Argo got an 18.
Shit,
Should we?
yeah, poor Alwyn.
Wait, what did Ren get again?
17.
Okay, so Waylon, Argo, and then Ren. Okay. And I think that might be where we have to call it tonight, since we're like
Hey, can
slightly
you
before, but
can you tell
Yeah,
me
it's
what
fine.
the challenge rating on these things is gonna be?
no. Why would I tell? Why would I tell you that beforehand?
Because I want to know if one of my abilities would work in one way or a different way.
It's I
You
appreciate
just
the
kind of get
grind,
to
Emma.
blind fire. That's part of the spellcasting grind is sometimes you don't know if it's gonna work or not before you waste a spell slot.
Look, man, one of
Oh.
the things that I like refuse to understand about D&D is why we can't just have information. Like I know
Hey,
it's like it's like one of those things. I feel the same way about traffic where I'm like logically I know there's a reason, but I also don't care and I refuse to understand it.
Fair.
uh, hey, I'll say this. I know what ability you're talking about, and I won't tell you if it'll work or not, but you'll learn something interesting, that's for sure.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Also,
Fuck it, we
I
Yeah.
should
ball.
Okay.
stop this stream. Thank you,
Hi,
stream.
stream.